Hello, and welcome back to Board and Baked. We didn't know if we'd make it back either, but here we are.
We did it!
We're a vodcast where we play board games, get baked, and talk about bullshit that interests us.
I mean, not always bullshit, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Last season we played Machikoro Bright Lights Big City. We decided to try out a new format and start a new season this time around.
Yeah.
We took a 3-month hiatus.
We did mostly nothing.
Well, I mean, I wallowed in depression. Does that count?
I'll count it.
We started a couple different things in our personal lives, kind of going on, and we just got a little busy for the burgeoning podcast we were trying to work on, and we had to take a break.
But you probably don't care about all the fun behind the scenes stuff, and you're just wondering, what the fuck is out before me?
Well, what the fuck is out before you is Forbidden Island, a cooperative board game where you land on an island filled with 4 hidden treasures that you work as a team to collect and then leave the island before it sinks into the waters forever.
Yes, yeah, all of these things are true.
That sounds about right.
You'll notice that Ryan has got a whole mess of tokens in front of him. There's stuff lined up around the board. There's cards. Last season we had an episode 0 where we explained everything. I don't think we're going to be doing a separate explanation, so hopefully you can follow along, and we'll try to explain as we're going.
Yeah, we're not quite here to tell you the rules so much as just to feel like you're sitting down with a group of your friends, playing a board game, whether you know it or not.
Yeah.
We did play this.
We played this
once.
last season.
Yeah.
I think we actually played it twice last season. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But,
so if you are a little more interested in maybe some of the rules.
Christmas fun friend time on Forbidden Island, I believe, was the episode.
Yeah. You can definitely check out
your
season
friend
1.
Evan. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I don't think we go into the rules much there either, but we might, But if you wanted to see us play this game some other time,
for the people who really like to know the rules,
that's true.
You should probably watch just all of that other episode. And maybe we actually explain the rules in some of our other videos. I don't know.
Yeah.
One way to tell. Watch all of them.
Watch all of them.
It's anarchy over here. We're lazy slobs. I mean, we should probably get to our guest for this episode, though, and introduce ourselves. I'm Brian.
And I'm Sam.
And our guests this week are Lee and Shelley. Say hello, guys.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
It's a classic.
Yeah, every time.
Brush the dust off of it and bring it out for the company.
And as usual, Shelly is as far from camera as possible unless she is on camera, and then you don't get to see that episode.
Yeah, that episode goes into the bin forever because Shelly's like, I looked right at the camera. Also, you might notice a little ear peeking up in the bottom of the frame. That's our cat, Pigface.
No, little Miss Piggy. She's a dainty little...
Either way, she gets called Piggy for short, so... But she got the name because she has a pig face. So I guess we should start by choosing our character. We here at Board and Bake like to pick our character literally out of a hat. So I take my dirty hat off, I jiggle these around for a while, and then we all pick a character.
Yeah, it's basically like a gross raffle with head sweat. Ooh, I'm the pilot.
Ooh, I'm hair follicle. No, wait. I am a black
You are the diver.
You are the diver.
And
diver.
I am a black.
I'm a black.
It's like the 30 Rock episode where it's like, dear God, Lemon, he's a black. And she's like, whoa, that's racist. It's like, no, that's his last name. It's a very prestigious family in New York.
And you're going to start on the Iron Gate, which has the little black token picture on it.
I see, it's all coming together.
And this will actually be Lee's first time playing the game with us. So he will actually be learning some of the rules as we play as well. Silver Gate.
Okay.
And then, can someone hand me my hat full of tokens so I can put it on and be silly? No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to pick my character first.
Please do. And you can't see on camera, but Ryan is dutifully turning his head away from the hat so that he can't possibly cheat. And you are the engineer.
I am the engineer.
So the unclaimed characters for this game are the Explorer and the Navigator. Each character has its own special powers, which you'll get to see as we're going. But the powers for, or special abilities, I should say, for each type are on the card. And then order of play and actions are on the back. So every card has all the information that you really need.
The game's really friendly about kind of helping you through the learning process. Sam, can you grab the water meter? And then The water meter dictates how the island sinks and how many cards are drawn to sink those pieces of island. I think we're starting on novice today. When me and Sam play personally, with anyone who's played before, we'll start on the higher settings.
I'm trying to get this on camera around her head.
You're doing a perfect job, and I think that's probably enough.
Okay, there we go. Sorry.
You're gonna need that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll be.
And I think you've agreed to be the card hander out.
Yeah, just for the sake of keeping everybody from reaching across.
No, that's very, very nice of you. We appreciate it. Everyone starts with
3?
I want to say 4.
I actually pulled this out and didn't get a chance to look at it.
I'm sorry. The rules are your dick.
Both?
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. God, we have played this so many times.
Yeah, we should know.
We really should, but we're bad.
Are you talking about treasure cards?
Yeah,
Yes.
how many treasure cards you start with?
I feel like it's 3. No.
I thought it was 4. Is it 2?
'Cause can't you
Let's just
have-
keep naming numbers.
you
I
can't-
like that.
'cause
That's a
you can't have
fun.
more than 5 at a time, right?
Right.
So maybe
Off
you
to a
start
great
with
start.
2.
Deal 2
I
cards.
feel like it's
Okay,
2.
no, it's 2. It's 2.
It is
Yeah.
It is 2. Yeah.
Because your first round, it's
Okay.
not like you have to.
Yeah,
stuff,
well, you would be
yeah.
able to get
Oh.
you would be able to get a treasure. You collect the treasure cards and trade
These
them
are
with other players
so
to
prepared.
pick up treasure. But there's also item cards like the sandbag card, which allows you to shore up part of the island without taking an action.
And then you'll have a picture card, which corresponds pretty readily to the little trophies.
We're really far away from the camera on the new format. And you say new format. We're trying to theme our episodes now, so it has a little more relevance to the game we're playing and what we're talking about.
Yeah. And there's some cat asshole for
Oh
you.
man, cats are never happier than when they're showing you their asshole. It's the
Cat
most awkward
ass
thing of
tats.
owning a
I
cat.
love it. Do not rub up against that.
I like how,
Do it.
in the vein of like, this is some friends hanging out. You, the viewer at home, are officially a friend.
Yeah.
And you just got cat ass in the face.
Oh.
Those get
go-
shuffled back.
Yep.
Okay.
You don't start out with
This
Water's
is gotta
Rise.
have-
In the items deck, there are also Water's Rise cards that move the meter up on the thing. So if you pull a Water's Rise, you reshuffle all the discarded cards back in, and it gets harder as you go.
Yep. So we are going to draw 6 of the
The
cards for
Island cards, yeah.
yeah, for
place
the
cards.
individual tiles.
Yeah,
So the first one is the Cave of Embers,
those start out sunken,
Cave.
the Watchtower.
or they start out submerged. They don't officially sink until they come up again.
Watchtower.
Sorry, I was
Knight's
still
Watchtower.
talking Watchtower. Where is the Watchtower? Where the fuck's the Watchtower? Anyone?
It's on the West
Anyone?
Tower.
Ah, yeah, all along the Watchtower.
Palace,
Title Palace.
the Whispering Gardens,
Whispering Garden.
Fool's Landing.
Oh, that's not great.
SpaghettiOs and Phantom Rock.
Down in Phantom Rock. Ooh, that's
Sorry,
pretty
cats.
fast.
Good. They shouldn't be on the table.
Alrighty, so
Just kidding. They live on this table.
that is where we will start, and then I think by the rules of the game, the last person on an island is the person with whom gameplay starts. I was last on an island in
About a month ago.
February. Yeah.
You
Ooh,
went
where were
to
you?
went to Manhattan.
Yeah,
Pretty lame.
technically an island.
Yeah, last time I was on an island was about a year ago.
They
Okay.
don't
About
call
2
it,
years ago now.
Yeah, they don't call it Manhattan Island. They call it.
Actually, they do.
Well, it's
No,
the
just
island of.
Manhattan.
Yeah, the island of Manhattan.
Whereas like Long Island.
Well, yeah, that's clearly an island. It's in the name.
It's-
Lee, have
it's
you
so
been
long.
on an island?
Ever
recently?
I was in Jamaica over a year ago.
Okay.
Ooh.
So Sam, you start first.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start. Well, given that I am on Fool's Landing and I am the pilot, I am going to use one of my 3 actions this round to flip Fool's Landing. And then I am going to move 2 spaces for my other action. Well, actually, once per turn, I can fly to any tile on the island for 1 action. So I will fly to
One right next to it.
Tidal Palace and flip that. for my 3 actions. And then I will draw 2 cards.
2 treasure
2
cards.
treasure cards. Treasure.
And then it is Ryan's turn.
And you can't have more than 5 treasure cards at once, so if you get full up and you weren't able to exchange with anyone, you gotta dump them.
Yeah.
Alright, it is my turn. I am going to... Whew.
Now, because this is cooperative,
Yeah, no, we often discuss each other's turns and figure out the best way to go. I'm trying to figure out where I should
are
go.
well, he
I am
is-
at the top, like on the bronze gate.
It would be 2 actions for you to move to here,
That's
but 1
fine.
action for you to shore up 2 things.
Can I get to there? Yes.
1, 2. and
Alright,
then
that'll work.
They're both adjacent to you.
Alright, I will shore up both of those.
So
and
because
then I will
because you're
use
the
my-
engineer, you can shore up both.
That is my special ability, and then I will use my sandbag that I got from the item cards to shore up the Whispering Garden.
Okay, and then that'll go into the discard pile.
Why don't we flip the discard pile over so you
Yeah,
don't
I
get confused.
I don't want to.
Better sit. Alright, Patrick. Nope.
Too much.
Shelly, can you help? Thank you. I like that you just sit there and watch it happen like it's everyone else's problem.
Well, I mean, you guys are closer to the boards.
Yeah, but he doesn't listen to us.
No,
Get the discard
no.
pile up there.
They love me.
Yeah, they adore you.
Yeah.
I mean, they like me, but not like they like you.
All right, Lee.
Okay,
It is up to ye.
what are my options?
And this was like, Sam, you found this game just like.
Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
the discount bin at
So
Target.
if you flip your card
that's
over,
pretty
it's
nice.
got all of your order of operations, actions that you can take, and then you're the diver, which isn't really going to come into play right now. Your special ability
Yeah.
is to move through sunken and submerged spaces.
Now, when they're flipped, are they submerged?
These are submerged. Yeah, they have not
Okay.
yet sunken. You can shore
Can I
up.
just flip this?
Yeah, you used your
Yeah.
sandbag.
So, like, if you wanted to move down 2, you
Mhm.
could flip this adjacent tile from submerged to stable.
Okay. How far can I move?
Each tile is 1 action, and you have 3 actions total.
3. Gotcha. Okay.
So you would go 1, 2, flip for 3.
Sounds like a good plan.
You'd actually be on the one above it, though.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
flip-
okay.
You can flip the tile you're on, but you can also flip adjacent tiles, except for diagonally. That's a special power
For the
given
Explorer.
the Explorer.
Okay.
So yeah, those are your
Gotcha.
3 moves.
Yep.
Now you get 2 treasure cards.
Treasure. And there you are.
And I think some of the
And
stuff
I
that
have another one
people
of
love
these.
most about this is that we always speak in normal
Well, yeah,
American English.
I'm gonna get funkier with the phrasing
That's a
of
good one.
words.
Yeah. Well, we like to say the names really funny a lot. Well, I don't know if they're funny to anyone else, but we like to say them sillily. Sillily?
Sololly.
A simile.
No, I don't think that's right.
Silly.
We like to say the name silly.
Silly.
Yeah, well,
Silly
we
line.
just like to be silly. We're silly.
We're all fuddy
We're
duddy
silly
about
goats
it.
over here.
Big old silly goats. I guess
Yeah.
Shelly, your turn.
Yeah, is the cave below me, is that submerged or is that the normal color?
Nothing is currently submerged. We've
Oh, cool.
desubmerged everything.
Wheel?
And for those of you wondering, this is Girl Scout OG. I rolled up a fat ass. Well, I didn't roll it up. I packed up a fat ass.
Cone.
Yeah, raw cone full of Girl Scout cookies, and we're gonna smoke a bunch of that tonight.
I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna give.
What you want to do is
Oh, remember. Oh, you're the messenger.
I can give this wherever, whenever.
What is your special power for the folks at home?
Well, I have these super awesome shoes that can fly, but I guess they can't carry me. They can only carry, like, I assume I put the
you got
card
those
in my
Hermes
shoe.
shoes.
Yeah. I think I just put the card in the shoe and then it flies for me.
Yes.
And then I guess the shoe flies back afterwards.
Mm.
So I'm gonna fly my lion head, Gryffindor is what we like to call it here.
Over to me.
No, I think I'm
Over
gonna
to
pass
Ryan.
it to Ryan.
Alright, thanks.
Because he already has one, and it's cooperative. So in theory, maybe on your turn, if possible, you can give him your lion card. I don't know.
I can fly to him, so yeah, that's good. Good call.
Oh yeah, that's good. You
Yeah.
don't have my special power.
Right.
All right.
Alright, well that's
okay,
one action.
that's
What do you
one
want to do
action.
with your other two actions?
My second action is I don't want to give you my cup.
Okay, give me your
Yeah,
cup.
I'm gonna
Solid.
send another shoe.
Yeah, I'll take your cup.
Do you want to
And,
move anywhere? Her eye cup?
I think what I want to do is I think maybe the messenger wants to just hang out on Fool's Landing.
Alright.
Can
Well,
I do
that's
that?
actually
you
two
can move to
moves.
there or
Yeah.
there.
Alright, I'll hang out
I would
on
say there.
the fire. Yeah, let's move to the fire. There you go.
Fire.
All right, here comes two treasure cards.
Alright, and I'm actually going to kick off the listening.
Oh right, yeah. So
like,
this
that's
is
part of the new format.
this
yeah.
is a game about survival.
Yeah, we don't want to spend the whole time just narrating the game.
Yeah.
So, and since this is technically a survival game, we've all picked some type of survival movie, I think. Did anyone pick anything that wasn't a movie? Because video games,
I
books,
do technically have a
songs.
song.
Okay, yeah, songs. Where anything survivally. I picked Green Room for mine.
Oh,
Like one of
nice.
mine. Yeah. Those unfamiliar, Green Room.
My turn.
Yes. Those unfamiliar, Green Room is a movie about a bunch of kids that go to play a show at a punk venue that happens to also support, like,
Neo-Nazism.
well,
we are so fucking high already. We should have been drawing Forbidden Island cards.
This is actually my first week of the day, so
Yeah.
I was just trusting you because
It's
you're
just been
normally
so long since
on
we
it.
played.
Oh,
It's been
man.
so long since we played.
Let's reset. Fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it.
I am high enough to say let's just start over.
Yep.
Like-
we didn't really get that
Like
far
the
in.
whole going live thing too, or
No, fuck it.
No, we're already live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do it live.
They know we fuck
Fuck
up.
it.
If they've ever watched this show, they know we are a bunch of fuck ups.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we've only got the 6 out. Do you want to just reset and then go from there?
yeah.
Okay.
It seemed way easier than I
Yeah,
expected.
it was entirely too easy.
Look, we've reset the whole board
All
already.
right. Give me back everybody's
Yeah.
treasure cards if you guys could.
Sorry, Lee. It's not a great
reflip
way to start.
those.
No, it's
We
fine.
played rummy. We played rummy with Lee the other day, and we were playing like a house rule because a lot of people complain like if you don't use it, and he was just like, "This is rummy without rules!" Like it was so adorable. I think one of the things was just like a good old fashioned fuck up, but the
All right,
other one was
flip
like a
those
house
back
rule.
over.
Yeah.
Speaking of a
Are we
good
starting with these
old-fashioned-
again? Might as well.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt anything.
What is
Oh,
that?
this one out, so I'm just gonna let
What's
it
he
sit for a
starting
second. Oh, I thought it was
What
out.
is he
Yeah,
starting
I have
with?
it.
What are we starting with?
The same flipped cards or flipped tiles.
Yeah.
I was so excited to get to the.
All right, we gotta put all of our little
Format.
wooden people back on
Yeah, we do.
their original.
But that was a good test way to start for Lee too.
nice little
Yeah.
practice
I know
run.
Fool's Landing is in there.
See, guys, even the most professionals can make mistakes. The most professional potheads.
It has been
must-
so long
You
since
must
we
be
played
talking
this
about
game.
Kevin Smith or Chris Hardwick or some shit
How do
because
you know which ones to submerge?
we drew it already. So
I should have been
You
drawing
s-
from
yeah,
this
you
on
start-
every round.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or every turn.
that's the island deck.
Wait, we
Or-
start with stuff already sunken?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a while since any of us have played, so like I think we're all remembering
Can I
different
get a different
pieces.
treasure card, please? Lee, you can flip those.
Oh, okay.
There's no secrets.
Yeah. No secrets among friends.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because there
Yeah,
is no.
that.
Now, how do we obtain these actual trinkets?
I'm glad you asked. You got to get 4 of that card, and then land on a tile with that emblem on it, and trade them in.
You actually, when you build the island too, you shuffle this every time, so it's always a different configuration.
Yeah, I figured. That's like betrayal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because apparently there's only one of these treasures, but it's also located at 2 different places. But if you lose one of them, who cares? Because you still got one.
Well, I would assume that it's like in the middle of a tunnel that links them or something like that.
I thought it was
Like-
magic.
Well, I mean, fuck. Yeah, well, if you're just going to play by magic rules,
Well,
then
you're
anything's
just-
on the
You're
table.
putting 4 cards down. They're not even. They're representations of the thing.
You're putting 4 cards.
I am putting 4 cards. I'm putting my foot down.
All right,
I'm still starting.
Are we going to remember to...
Hi,
Draw the
welcome
card.
back.
Yeah.
No, we're not going through the intro again. They've already watched us fuck up.
Well,
what? It's
you know
fuck it.
what?
We'll do it live. It's live, baby.
The title of this episode is Surviving Hiatus. I think we can say honestly, we're a little rusty.
yeah. There was no run through. Like,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the same opening gambit. I'm gonna flip that, fly and flip that.
Good job.
Then I'm gonna draw 2 treasure cards,
By the way, the hiatus was just kind of like
and then 2
Got-
flood cards.
got lazy.
So the Dunes
Tired.
of Decepticons.
no, we all had like I was busy with work. You were super busy with work. I mean,
Breakers.
you're not
Break.
technically a host, but you've been on almost every episode, so you might as
Uh,
well
Breakers.
be like unofficial host.
And
Yeah.
now
Maybe a
it
host
is
title
Ryan's
later.
turn.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
All right, now it's my turn.
Yes. Whoops daisies. Now we're on it.
I picked Green Room. Did you know?
Green Room.
Yeah, Green
Yeah,
Room.
a story, a touching story of survival.
Yeah, where a bunch of like young, fresh-faced crust punks like fucking go into a show at a venue that happens to support red lace punks, neo-Nazis,
Oh.
and
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
they accidentally witness a murder and have to try and escape the circumstances. I don't want to go too much into the plot and spoil anything, but fuck, there's a scene where an arm gets mutilated,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
it haunts me. It haunts me to this day.
I will go ahead
Yeah,
and,
just
and
thinking
throw
about
out a very minor spoiler, which is, yeah, Patrick Stewart is in this, and not as a good guy.
Yeah, no, he plays a fucking magnificent villain.
Yeah.
It's got maybe from.
Alia Shawkat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, you're the right guy.
Oh, yep.
That's why I was pointing at the right guy.
1, 2.
Arrested Development.
Yeah.
Yes. Allie Mate, or is that her?
Alia Shawkat.
Okay, Alia Shawkat from Arrested Development is in it. She's really good. There's other people that I recognize, but I don't know what they've been in. Waters
Okay,
Rise.
Waters Rise. So,
We skip my draw phases,
Oh,
my island draw phases turn, but things get harder.
Yeah.
So
So-
we reshuffle the discard pile. It goes
And
on the
it's-
top of the deck, and we draw what the water meter's at, which it's
It's
still in
still
2, but it went up 1 notch.
it has risen from the novice starting point to the quote-unquote normal starting point, and it is still in 2. So the watchtower sinks beneath the waves.
Oh, that's not good.
And the Cave of Embers
Flips.
flips because Mr. I can flip 2 things at one time.
Yes,
All
So this is
right.
removed from the board for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
sir.
Okay.
Then
Yeah, there's
this
no way to bring
island
that
is,
over
here.
it's
No, that works. That's perfect.
Sam, you guys say is gone.
No, it's sunk beneath the waves.
God damn it.
He's changing it up because we're live, baby.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's-
Thank God no one's watching. We spent 20 minutes already.
I like to think that at some point in the distant future, somebody will watch the recording of this and just wonder what the fuck we were thinking.
Kind of like we were saying about the Kanye performance where he wore the bottle costume.
yeah,
like
on
where it's
Saturday
like,
Night
will it
Live.
be 50 years from now? Someone was like, and of course Kanye's like iconic bottle performance drew attention to.
I mean, honestly,
That was the end of my turn.
Yeah.
it had
okay.
nothing to do with 50 year. Like,
Okay.
people made fun of that shit as
Now I know
soon
what
as
to
it
do.
opened.
Well, no, that's the thing. Well,
Great
well,
I
the,
can go here
Oh.
and whoosh, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
and then you
fucking
still have
baller.
one action. So like if
And-
you want to move one more, you can move.
Did they like?
Or you can give a thing to him because
I
you're
also-
on the same tile.
I've never seen
That
Green
is one of the
Room or
other
the
actions.
Green Room.
okay,
Green
it's on
Room.
It's
Netflix
just-
right now.
Oh, it
Before-
is.
Before that, I actually watched it on Amazon.
Huh.
and
Wow.
I believe it was also on Hulu for a while. It's making its way around. It's an A24 film. They're kind of
Can I
like
just stay
Yeah,
in
they're
there or
good.
not
The-
do a third
yeah.
action?
A24
Oh.
is kind of like a powerhouse indie developer, and I
Sometimes
love the
you
fact
have
that
to.
they
You just
exist.
have to jump on the island itself as your third move.
Okay, that's
You know,
fine.
Yeah, yeah. Whee! I'm on the island still.
A24 also did Get Out, didn't they?
They did that thing with the little kids making the movie.
Super 8?
Super 8?
Yeah, Super 8.
Huh.
Oh,
I'm pretty
yeah.
Sure. I'm pretty
I
sure
thought that
was.
I am pretty high because this is my first weed of the day, and we just like smoked a quarter of a joint. But like,
a lot of movies like
Okay.
yeah,
So
look up
you
A24.
can
I'd
use
love to
it
know more.
right now. You can hold it. If you wanted to use it right now, I would maybe shore that up. But
Whispering Garden.
Okay, yeah, I would do that
The
anyway.
Whispering Gardens.
yeah, you have to.
Yeah, I have
whisper.
no interest
Alright,
in
let's
seeing
see
the
what gets
green room
merged.
other than the fact that it's
Fool's Landing.
it's apparently traumatized you or scarred you.
And
Yeah, no, it
Phantom
really
haunted
did.
you.
Phantom.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the best
Yeah,
horror
Phantom
movies I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I think I want to watch that
And
to see
the-
what's
Yeah.
Well, the trailer actually, I thought it was going to be a completely different film too. So when I got into the meat of it, I was really pleasantly surprised.
Well, no. Okay, so what? Why would you bring that up as the survival? Like,
Well, because they're trying to survive and get out of this. What they didn't know was like effectively a Nazi compound run by.
because they end up basically trapped in this place.
Well, they're
and
trapped
trying
in.
to get
They're
out.
literally trapped in the green room.
Right, yeah,
That's
no,
why
I've
it's called. That's why it's called green room. Yeah.
Right.
No, you're asking me to tell the audience.
Yeah.
I'm playing along with
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yes, and. So yeah, no, like they are trying to survive the night and survive getting off of this compound and getting back to civilization of sane people, so they can call the police. And you know, like as you can assume, people get murdered, and they're pretty vicious.
I thought
Sometimes rewarding, like
I thought it was tickling Nazis. you
yeah,
know?
those old-fashioned tickling.
Yeah, well,
Nazis.
that's what Oregon's really known for is tickling
Oh,
racists.
that fucking arm scene. Oh god, that arm scene.
Second action, I'm just gonna move to the. Is Fool's Landing flip?
Yeah.
You don't have to move to it though. You can move here and flip.
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna move to the fireplace. I can't.
Cave of Shadows.
Cave of Shadows.
There
Yeah,
you
and
go.
flip that as my third.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And
Alright.
one card,
Treasure.
My
2 cards.
treasure cards include another broken globe, and a little a cup.
Okay, and
Fishy cup.
let's see what.
So you just spent a day at Goodwill, is what
Whispering
you said.
Gardens?
A broken globe and an old cup.
The Whispering Gardens is flipped. Oh no.
And the title Palace.
Flips.
Okay. There you go. Me, I gave you one of my cards. Also,
Oh, thank
by the
you.
way. Yeah. Sam should or no, Ryan will. That's mine.
All right,
Okay.
my turn.
Huh. Yeah. So yeah, no, I got to see this to see how it.
Well,
scars
it's
you
your
so bad.
turn, but it's Lee's turn to
tell-
mention something off of his list.
Oh, I like that. Oh, good segue.
Oh,
Look at you.
Well, I would say the Martian.
You're like the future of.
the
Oh,
That's my
Martian.
first.
All right.
Yeah, that's a solid choice for survival.
Yeah, you should gotta make,
Why?
grow potatoes on Mars. Who would have thunk?
In
With
his
your
own
own
poop, right?
In his own poop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah. Matt Damon is a really. I mean, like, not only is he a good actor, but he can also go to Mars
He's
and
so
survive.
good, you believe
Yes.
he poops.
Well, he's got very fertile poop. I believe he has very healthy poop.
Well, yeah, I mean, look
Huh.
at him. That guy is at peak health. Like,
Oh yeah.
Like, until
Is
I
he?
knew the end of that movie, I thought that perhaps it was the
Just
prequel
part
to
that,
Interstellar, because, when they find him in Interstellar, he's mad, crazed out of his mind because he's been stuck on that particular planet for God knows how long.
Well, I'm
Breaker's
really.
I mean, that would have been
Sinks
awesome.
beneath the
Breaker's Bridge.
Who did Interstellar? Who did Interstellar?
Nolan.
Nolan. Okay.
Well, that's good. Because for a second I was like, if Lee says, "Well, I thought it was based off a
Demons of
true story," I'd be
Deception.
like, "Oh, Jesus Christ!"
That
What the fuck?
would be a
Come on
badass
now.
true
How are we
story, though.
friends with Lee.
I also don't think there was a moon landing. Oh, Lee, shh.
Well,
Well, I think there was a moon landing, but it was done by China in the 80s.
Has everyone else seen? Am I the only person who hasn't seen The Martian here?
I think so.
I
Yeah, you're a
watched
bad
it, and
person.
you're like, "Nah, I passed. I don't need to see it. I get the idea."
Well,
Nah.
I was actually talking about this with Lee. I wanted to read the book because I felt like it would give you a better feeling of isolation. instead of seeing the movie. But I should probably see the movie first because I know I'll appreciate it more before reading the book because that's always been the case in like every other
Yeah.
situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's true.
It is you.
It is me.
It is you.
It is me. I would love to take my turn. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm the little red guy. I'm the engineer.
Do you want to give Lee maybe your lion before you leave the same tile?
Oh, then.
Yeah.
To give him the fourth lion?
Yeah, you
Yeah, and
probably
actually,
should.
someone took care of all this down here already.
That was Sam.
Okay.
Well, I took care of some of it, and then some of it just disappeared beneath the waves.
there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then I am going to helicopter lift us to the Whispering Garden.
Insert Michael Winslow sound effect here. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to discard that. You can't just keep using it.
No, it's mine forever. I love helicopters.
Who doesn't?
I'm like that version of a little kid who sees the trash truck and it's like the happiest moment of his day, like, you know, except it's with helicopters.
Yeah.
I'm a little kid at heart.
That kid has so much disappointment ahead of him in life if that's like his thing.
No, actually, it's the opposite because he takes
Please.
pleasure
Yes.
and he takes pleasure in like
Wait,
the
no,
simple
is it
things
thing?
in life.
No, that's only one action.
Yeah, that is only one
Oh.
action. I was not done.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I was-
Oh,
No,
Nick
that's-
sees the card. Ooh, sneaky.
And then I am going to move up here and flip that,
Genius.
and then
Now these happen.
you're gray. Yes, you're the messenger. I'm going to move over. That's
No.
3.
No, you
He's
gave him
short
a
up.
thing for one.
1. I
You short up for, or you moved
2.
for 2,
Move for 2, then
and then you short up for 3.
Yeah, sorry, you're right. Okay.
Mhm.
Then I am good, and I get my treasure cards.
Boom!
Water's
Yeah,
rise,
you
baby.
fucked it up.
But I got
wrong.
another helicopter thing.
Uh-oh, the waters have risen into the elite starting position, and we're now doing 3 cards per turn.
Oh no.
This is bad news, Bears.
Yeah. Alright, give him the water's rise card.
Starring Walter Matthau.
At least we can take solace knowing there are no two-headed sharks in these waters.
So, we've got
No, no,
Fool's
no.
Landing again, the flips.
No, not that one.
The title
But
Palace
there is Jason Statham eating a megalodon.
and Phantom Rock.
Thank you.
Yeah, but the viewers weren't here for our conversation last night about how Jason
That's
Statham
actu-
was the boss.
That
of-
actually comes up in like episode 2. Like Jason Statham should have been the ultimate boss. Just
Okay.
a bigger Jason Statham that eats the other megalodons and they have to fight him. Yeah, that would have been a way better movie.
Well, no, I think I'm gonna just push that as the premise for every movie, is that it should just be a bigger version of Jason Statham
Statham and they have
as
to
the
fight
final
him.
boss. Yeah,
That would have made Pacific Rim fucking awesome.
Right?
Like
If
it
he
would have
was, like-
taken it up a whole new level.
like a kaiju eating Jason Statham. Just Jason Statham hungry.
Fuck you, Godzilla. Like I need to up all my proteins. I have to do so much
Expendables
cardio.
11 is coming out.
Ugh.
Or they did some silly trick where they like managed to attach magnifying glasses to the eyeballs of the Meg, so when the Meg saw Jason Statham, he looked like a massive
massive-
kaiju of Jason Statham.
See, that would have been the clever ending, where it's like we just psych it out. Like,
He's
all
like,
right,
oh no, let me turn around.
water's
Back
rose.
to the
Yeah,
deep
please
water.
turn.
Okay. You shuffled the
Okay.
stuff back in.
Yeah, you're
Shuffled
gonna
and
pass
did the
that
waters
shit in?
rise. And
Just want to double check.
I'm gonna
Thank you so much.
Gryffindor.
Ben, I'm
sweet
fucking fine with
trinket
this.
of
Right.
Griffin action.
Gryffindor.
Bam, that's yours.
Oh, snap.
Bam.
Yep. That's
Turn those
sweet,
in.
So that's one.
Is anything
Um,
near worth
Since we're on the same tile, if you wanted to give me a fire.
Oh, yeah, sure. Have at it.
Thank you. That's action number 2, and I'll discard that since it's no longer needed.
Did he just light your fire?
He did.
Did he
He-
come on?
I was about to say
baby?
he came on this baby.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Ah,
No, you
I don't-
no.
Well, okay, that phrasing sounds worse than I meant, but like,
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't make
Real high.
much sense to stick around in this area since you'll pretty much have that fire moving that way.
well, you get to move.
So, I
through
was going to
these
say, since I'm
spaces
Yeah, you're the
diver, I
diver.
can go.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Yep.
I would actually.
Could you swim all the way down
That's
there?
what I was about to say.
and
I
then-
would have, as one action, come down to Twilight Hollow and flipped
Flipped it,
Tidal
yeah.
Palachi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
you get to move through those spaces one action. Too.
No, that's. He cashed in for one, gave a card to me for one, and then
Oh.
moves for one.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were saying no.
Oh.
He wouldn't be.
to
He
his
wouldn't be able
power.
to shore it off.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
so
he
he
can't
could
short
just
up,
move down
but he's
there.
Yeah.
but he's right there.
But-
and it's needed.
Yeah, because he's the diver, he can move through one or more adjacent flooded.
Yeah. Okay,
like-
we were in agreement on how the power works. You were
Yes.
saying no. He's taking more turns.
Yeah, that would be one
Yeah.
too many actions.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then let me take the middle ground. I'll be right here instead.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. That way, if you have to get back to the group faster.
Good strategic thinking.
Yeah, because Tidal Palachi might just sink into the ocean. But we have Coral Palachi.
Yeah.
Corral Palachi.
Hot.
Coral. That's what it is. It's coral.
Coral!
Coral.
I always think of the Hotel Coral Essex from Revenge of the Nerds 2, I believe.
I think that's all you.
Yeah, no, it's all me.
Okay, it's Shelly's turn.
Yes.
We already did the Waters Rise thing.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everyone shuffled the
For Lee.
cards.
For Lay. Okay.
We did do that. or
Also,
no?
did he?
Yeah,
He didn't
Lee
get
gets
his
these
card.
guys.
Yeah.
Sorry. A lot going on.
Alright.
Yeah, water dries,
no,
baby.
No,
Alright.
Waters Rise.
We're up
Well-
one more notch on 3.
Well, here's the fun thing, kids. We've got 3 cards.
Okay.
Fool's Landing is
No point.
here.
Oh, that's
So I'm gonna shuffle them, and then we're gonna draw 3 cards. Phantom Rock sinks beneath the waves.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Tidal Palache sinks beneath the ocean. And last but not least, Fool's Landing is claimed by Poseidon, and we lose the game.
yeah, because we just lost the helicopter. We have no way to get off the island. We did not survive.
But I have a helicopter lift.
Unfortunately, that will not save us because we don't have. If somebody had a
Someone would have to have
Sandbag.
someone would have to
Sandbag.
have an action or a sandbag.
But that's the thing about this game is sometimes you lose.
Sometimes you lose.
And sometimes in the survival situation, you don't make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of
You
which,
know what?
what's your?
Sometimes
I'm
the
gonna-
author forbids it.
I'm also gonna blame Ryan for that because I
Alright.
mean he had a helicopter. No, but you got that as a second thing, so you got that at the end of your turn, didn't you?
I don't remember.
I'm gonna ask real quick since we've been going.
I don't think Fool's Landing was flipped like at the time. If that's what you're saying.
No, it just flipped.
Okay.
If-
So.
Oh, okay.
Since we're going directionally, actually,
Okay.
I'm going to say this real quick. Given the situation, Shelly, do you mind if I skip my turn real quick, or skip your turn real quick over to me, so that I can bring up my survival choice of Into the Wild?
Because they don't survive.
Yeah, because Alexander Supertramp died, and he deserved to die for being unprepared, just as we were.
That's pretty good. Yeah, but he's a dumbass.
Yes, so
Well,
are we.
I hate to.
I'm pretty sure that we've
I
got
mean,
video evidence
No,
that we're
because
dum-dums.
here's the thing, okay?
Well, yeah,
Yes,
on multiple occasions.
Yes, he was out in the wilds of Alaska.
And he hung out
And
with
he-
Juno and Jewel. Well, Ellen Page. I should call her. Juno.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my
You
whole
mean the
fucking
character?
point. Okay, like we don't have control over these cards. It's fate. It's destiny. It's
Well,
like it's
I-
whatever. Okay.
I think the
he,
thing.
like you said, he was hanging out with Jewel. Okay. Then he was hanging out with Juno,
Ellen Page.
Ellen Page. So like he had it good, and then he's like, you know what? I'd rather go like eat some rotten meat and get eaten by a bear.
Well,
or
and that's the
whatever
thing
hell
that
the fuck
actually
he
enrages
died.
me about it is he's just a disenfranchised rich kid,
Mhm.
and it's like, okay, look, I get it, but like you could find like he had to have been mentally ill, I assume. I have not watched it because I know I'll get mad. Like just the premise makes me mad. Like no offense, fuck this rich kid. Like I don't know why there's a story about him. Like he did nothing spectacular.
Well, I think
he
he
tried
wrote his
something and
journal,
failed.
and then
There
he
was
found
nothing
it.
there's nothing to learn from it.
Well, no,
Except don't be a fucking dumbass.
you can learn from failure. I just
Oh no,
like,
you totally can learn from failure.
I just like that his story of survival was not just a story of failure. It was a story of failure due to hubris. It was him saying, "Well, I've made it this far based on the largesse of other folks. So clearly, I'm going to do fine on my own."
Nature will provide for me.
Right. And
That's
like,
a real
It did-
fairy
it did-
tale
it did
bullshit.
It did for a little bit. Also,
Do we want-
I'm just
We're
gonna
started
go out there and
now.
say it that I feel like our first viewer is gonna end up being his mom, you know? And then get in trouble.
Yeah, I never thought about it like that. I would feel
Can
a
you
little
make it that
terrible.
way?
Yeah, I would not feel terrible.
Well, he's a public figure.
Yeah, a dead one, but like, you know, still, can we make it
They're
feel
not
That's-
gonna see him.
I don't care. I can read it better that
I
way.
wonder if we could zoom.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to play with it right now.
No.
Well, I always want to play with it.
But yeah, you know, like
Please
his
don't.
mom,
Well, obviously not.
maybe his mom also, or his sister, or whoever, like, you know, also found Forbidden Island in the discount bin at Target.
I can
And-
flip them so that we can
And then
go
was
to the
like, you
Wonder
know
Source
what?
cards.
I really like this game, and I wonder if other people like it. I'm just gonna Google it, and then
No, I get, we
And
get
then-
we get the point you're selling. Something off your list. I've asked you 3 times.
okay, whatever.
It's-
Well, I personally survived watching The Great Gatsby with Leonardo DiCaprio in it. Does that count?
No, I like you got meta with it. No, that fucking totally counts. That's awesome.
But no,
We finished The Great Gatsby, and like the
it was a
mo-
packed
the,
theater.
it was like packed theater Sunday afternoon, and like the credits started to roll, and like
It was
what
so quiet.
what was it you said though?
I
Like
was
you.
like, all right then.
Yeah, she was just like, well, all right then. And the entire
said-
theater was just like it echoed the sentiments of an entire theater. Like, everyone started laughing. I was like, well, yeah. Like, I was like, I mean, I was thinking it, but you said it.
You're
like,
killing.
Now give him your tight 5. Motherfucker.
In the same
Well, you knew it was gonna. It hadn't come out yet. Clearly, it was gonna end up
Well, on the
edge.
sides, but like, yeah. I mean, well, I knew because I saw it at, like right before I put it out. But like, fuck, man.
I noticed that it hadn't come out in the main body. I was upset about it too.
Should named this
That would
titled this
be-
one Edgelord because it's always on the edge. That makes no sense.
No,
I don't
that
know where I was
doesn't.
going.
That
It's just the first thing that popped in my head.
Aerosmith's Living on the Edge.
Ugh.
There you go.
No, thank you.
You can't
All right,
help
Lady
yourself.
Gaga's Edge of Glory.
Yeah, sure. I'm
All right,
fine with
there you
that.
go, Yeah. But yeah, no. That movie's not about survival. But yeah, I did sit through that.
You
entire-
survived.
I did survive.
You survived the boredom of
was so-
Baz Luhrmann's.
Just disappointed.
Great Gatsby.
and All that, but honestly, my favorite, one of my favorite movies that people have to survive in, and I will watch any day, anytime, is definitely Deep Blue Sea.
Ooh, fucking love that movie.
It is an excellent, excellent film.
Shark ate me.
And I do believe that they recently came out with a Deep Blue Sea 2.
They did straight to Blu-ray or DVD.
Yeah, so I'm fingers crossed I'll get it,
Silver
for my
Day.
birthday
Yeah,
or
something.
something.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, I love that movie. It's a all-star cast and great premise.
Excuse me.
Totally feasible.
Got the burps McDudes. Well, I'm gonna put the
Love that movie.
fish cup down by there because obviously.
I feel like that's an alternative name for the Diva Cup.
Fish cup, I think, is
Do
actually
you-
going to
do
be
you-
a really
Do you
strange
love your
porn.
Diva Cup?
I don't.
You don't?
Nope, I don't care for
it-
mine. It does
it's a
a
little
terrible job with
uncomfortable
my
in the penis.
period. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mostly because you've got such fat fingers getting it out. Like,
Well, yeah.
not fat, like, what I mean, thick. Yeah, you got juicy fingers. Those are some meaty.
You're really not helping.
Yeah, I don't
at
know.
all.
I'm just throwing out words.
Yeah, I wish you'd stop.
All right, sausage finger man.
Okay, somebody please flip over the Twilight Hollow.
It's right there.
Then flip over the
Thanks, that's
Crimson
helpful.
Forest.
The Crimson Forest.
And then flip over Phantom Rock. Phantom Rock.
Down at Phantom Rock.
The Dunes of Deception.
The Dunes of Decepticons.
Well, I said it before. The Coral
right now.
Palace.
Coral.
And Dale Cooper Gate.
Oh, that's where I'm hanging out.
Dale Cooper Gate.
Well, you have an easy time flipping it then.
All right, so do we want to start at novice again, or do we want to move up and challenge ourselves with normal?
I mean, we can fuck
I think the way we're
ourselves so
playing,
bad.
let's start at novice again.
Novice
because
again.
obviously we need a refresher.
Okay.
We are
Yeah.
lay pathetic.
The other thing about Bored and Baked is Ryan and Sam indulge.
Am I really the fucking engineer again?
And,
Oh yeah, well It's funny because you're the engineer again, but we've managed to get the navigator and the explorer, which were not out in the last game, out.
Ooh.
Maybe they'll help us. I don't know. Let's find out. I guess I start again because I was still the last person to have been on an island, or
Yes, no, that would make sense.
Okay. Move another player up to 2 adjacent tiles for 1 action.
Why don't you hit us with something else off your list?
Pitch Black. Let's go there.
Mm.
Let's talk about it.
All right, so what are they surviving?
Absolute death from aliens, much like
Well, it actually starts
Ridley
in the
Scott's
beginning.
Aliens.
They survive a plane crash. Or, spaceship crash.
Oh yeah, a meteor shower sort of situation. Asteroid.
For my action, I am moving you here.
Okay.
For my next action, I am moving him here and then here because I can move another player up to 2 adjacent tiles as 1 action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to flip that for my 3rd action.
Meteor debris, asteroid debris. It's been a while since I've watched it.
I think some, like, space debris. I mean, it's easy enough to call it space debris.
Space debris.
Some space debris punctures the side of a passenger spaceship. They crash land on a desolate planet. So it's kind of man versus nature at first.
Yeah.
And then it's man versus aliens. And also they're stuck there with a psychotic killer.
And
played by
there's a
young
slight
Vin
bit of
Diesel.
happenstance. If no one happened to accidentally wake up out of cryo sleep, they have been boned before the movie even started.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you kind of got to give everything its exceptions, though. Otherwise, it's not a movie or a story.
That could be said for pretty much every movie where they start out in cryosleep.
Yeah.
If they hadn't gotten out, there's not much of a movie.
That's part of the premise of Mass Effect Andromeda, that terrible video game that we purchased and were very disappointed by.
And Idiocracy.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like one, it's a little fucked up to call stuff space debris because like debris usually is like garbage, and I just feel like space stuff is like more.
Well, I think
nice.
you're giving it that negative connotation. I don't believe debris is
Okay,
necessarily.
give me a situation in which debris was not like an inconvenience. Well,
You can use your
I
helicopter
guess space
lift
debris
without
hitting
using
you is an
action
inconvenience,
and get
but
both of these.
Instead of flipping Phantom Rock.
Well, because
Well,
Stardust doesn't sound
That's
as lethal.
1 action for you.
I don't know,
2.
man. Stars
Okay.
are
Not
like,
an action.
Stardust.
Yeah. Well, I know.
I mean, that sounds nice.
So I
But
can
no,
hear
but I
it
mean,
flip
like,
both of
you
these.
know,
Yeah.
you're just saying, like, oh, it's just garbage, space garbage,
And you can
like,
land on either one of
organic
them.
space garbage.
Well, you know, like
Alright,
asteroid
one.
crumbs.
That's-
And
there's-
Yeah,
chance I might lose. There's a
asteroid
perception,
crumbs.
but
Like,
don't
I
need
think
anything
maybe
from
we
it.
need to
But
be
being
more
by full
specific.
language
Space
is
crumbs.
always helpful.
Yeah, space. Well, I mean, is there anything besides
2
asteroid?
treasure cards, please.
Yep.
Like
meteor,
meteor
shower remnants.
Yeah, I mean it's all the same kind of stuffs, but yeah, no, I mean, anyways, my point is, I feel like it's a little rude because I feel like space debris just reminds me of just space garbage, and
Well, you know
like
that.
give me an example of when debris was not like used as garbage.
When you know that there is like
Debris.
very like
Detritus is that
Detritus.
well
detritus?
they're
Yeah.
both accurate. Like debris technically
Well, but-
just means stuff strewn about.
Yeah, but the other one
Like, is it-
specifically means trash.
Right.
Is
Yeah.
it like the American version of schmutz?
No, because
No.
schmutz is more of a goop.
Schmutz is like anything that just doesn't really. You just
No,
gotta wipe
no,
off and-
schmutz is more than a wipe. Schmutz requires a wet hanky that your mom or your grandmother licks to get it off. That's what defines schmutz.
Yeah, something tells me
Uh,
a handkerchief.
Is
Twilight
that
Hollow and
a
Phantom
a very specific?
Don't forget moving up twice. It's
feel
actually
like-
3.
Something tells me a
Well,
handkerchief
I'm doing
isn't
one
going
at
to
a
solve
time.
their
Okay.
predicament.
So Twilight Hollow and
I
Phantom
think
Rock.
this is gonna be 2 Jews arguing over
Now this is
Yeah,
where it
that's
gets
language,
bad
yeah.
because now it's there, and then reshuffle these, and then they disappear. And then the third one is the Golden Gate, which also fucking disappears. Okay.
And you move to an
dirt and
adjacent
easily
tile.
goes
Adjacent,
upon cheated person, a pitifully meek person.
If I can choose
a
my
particular
adjacent tile, I will
gullible
actually come to here.
person, a cute or
I don't
mischievous
think you
person
get
or
to choose.
child. Yiddish.
Are these
Okay.
your definitions for
There you
debris?
go. No, for schmutz.
No, for schmutz. I like that schmutz is dirt,
So what do you like about Pitch
but
Black?
then German is.
Because I fucking love it. I used to watch it a lot when I first got the DVD, circa
Yeah,
2000,
sorry.
2003.
I gotta say I was kind of gay for
You have
Vin
to draw
Diesel's
the
voice.
cards.
It was pretty,
I did.
Oh, okay.
pretty hot.
That's
You got a
The
little
ones that
turned
disappeared.
on.
I'm sorry.
I was a little gay for Vin Diesel's voice. Not
Oh,
gonna
fuck
lie.
yeah. Yeah. A lot of great deliveries in that movie, too. It's like, he's just fucking full of one-liners about
The one-liners are
survivor.
terrific.
Yeah.
That's so cute that like.
Should have killed me when you had the chance, John.
I love that the whole thing about it is him figuring out the unique physiology of the threat. Like, that's ultimately how they survive.
Yeah. It's because he's such a seasoned killer that
And
he
his
figures
sweet
out how
glowing
to...
eyes.
Well,
yeah, that was a
okay.
whole premise that he had, to survive prison, he had, like, taken on a mod, like a jailhouse mod
like a
on his
techno
eyes.
cat's eye thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Your turn, Lee.
Oh, okay.
I like that it they're trying to figure stuff out, and Lee was just like, "Am I sexually aroused by
Vin Diesel? Yeah, he's trying to figure
Am
something
I-
out, too.
Yeah, you know, like.
No, I didn't.
And
There
I
was
would-
no question. I was
Full on.
aroused.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say sexually,
mean,
but I
yeah.
was
I get it.
aroused.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to
yeah.
stare into those eyes and see them glow back at you.
I mean, that really made his career. Like, I know he was in Saving
Oh, yeah.
Private Ryan, but that is a USA production. USA,
Wait,
the
Vin
people that
Diesel's
just
in
run
Saving
SVU all day.
I think you're forgetting a little show called La Femme Nikita, which was
Oh, fuck,
phenomenal.
I love La Femme Nikita. Actually, they've had some
They've had some really good shows, yeah.
Monk. They used to run Wings all the time.
Yeah.
I love Wings.
Yeah.
Such a weird.
Maybe I'll just
Just
move over here.
Just
in
let you guys
case.
know, I didn't actually explain anything about Deep Blue Sea other than it was just a fantastic film.
Yeah.
I'll stop there.
I just assume everyone in the world has seen it because it's such a fantastic movie. But
Well, it's also been
it
on
is-
Netflix since it premiered.
It
like,
plays-
yeah, when they
it
first started
plays-
Netflix streaming service, I'm pretty sure it was one of the first things on
plays
there.
on TV a fair bit too.
If-
But it's genetically engineered sharks.
It was like that, the
It's
Hellboy
amazing.
animated
They can
movies.
swim backwards.
If it wasn't for the LL Cool J
Mythbusters.
song from that movie, I don't think I would love it as much.
Such a good
Deep
Deepest,
as blue
bluest,
is, my head is like a shark's fin. Yeah.
Yeah. But
My
yeah,
hat?
Yep.
Samuel Jackson is
It's like a
also
shark's
in
fin.
it. Yep.
So
It's not the best LL Cool J
But
song.
it's not though. That's the thing. Is it's just a regular hat.
Yeah.
It's not.
Is
It's metaphorical, you
Yeah.
see.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the dorsal fin that you're gesturing out off camera, but these are also fins. So maybe,
Yeah, sharks are full of
maybe his
fins.
hat's
Deep Blue
like
Sea,
this,
like,
or like that.
the only
you know?
thing
Deep
that
Blue
sh-
Sea is actually like renowned as one of the first things to break the horror stereotype.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
LL Cool J.
because all of the
Yes.
virgins die.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Are you?
No,
That
that
one-
was it. He was making a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got that.
because Thomas Jane didn't kill everybody? Or...
No, I got the joke, but then I was gonna say the one chick in the tower that dies.
Yeah.
You're just assuming she was a virgin.
Well,
No, I'm not saying that everyone who died was a virgin.
They do find her vibrator later, though.
Just that all the
That
virgins
is
died.
specifically in the movie where they talk about finding a dead person's vibrator and make a bunch of sex
know
jokes, and
what?
you're like, this feels inappropriate. Like,
Shit. Any
Is it still
in
Lee's turn?
theory.
No, it's Shelley's turn.
okay.
I mean, if the killer doesn't die, or I mean, if the
The
Oh,
shark-
no,
the
sorry,
shark-
no,
the
yes,
shark-
yes,
well,
shark
they,
gets
well, they
charged.
kill the, well, yeah, they kill all the sharks. Spoiler alert.
And the water rat.
But
Well, there's actually no
how do
cards
we
out.
how do we know those
so,
sharks haven't
Okay.
fucked?
Could have been worse.
I don't know, man.
I mean, we don't know that they have. We don't know that they haven't.
Coral.
We've drawn 4 already.
But also, like in other
Yeah,
movies,
it's true.
horror movies, where like they end up killing the killer. Like, what if that killer never had got some booty? So maybe
I mean, I like to
it's
think
getting too deep.
I
like
picked,
Edie
Lucy.
Brickell.
I picked Edge of Tomorrow,
Where the fuck is Dunes of Deception?
Tom Cruise movie.
No, Dunes of Deception go away.
God.
Go bye-bye.
Remember,
Mom
Sam,
and Daddy
you
go
got
away.
that sandbag.
So now it's your
You
turn.
need it. Okay. I'm gonna think for a second. What's Edge of Tomorrow?
Edge of Tomorrow is a Tom Cruise movie, it's the only Tom Cruise movie I own actually.
Not a bad one.
Yeah, it's
1, 2.
Different.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn, but you don't have that power this game.
Ah,
yeah, you're
shit.
the explorer. You can
So here's
Which
the
one
thing,
are you?
though. You want to give them to me?
I can do it diagonally.
Well,
Are you red?
You want to give them to me?
He's
I'm just
asking because he wants to burn.
Yes,
He
yes.
wants to
okay.
burn.
yes.
So I will use my
Um,
helicopter lift card now to helicopter lift myself to you,
Oh.
and now you can give them to me on your
Thank
turn.
you. Okay, so.
Do you want to
1.
use your sandbag too?
Hold on to that
I'm
for a
going to
second.
hang on to it in case
Hang on to it
something
for
deadly
just,
happens.
just
That's
a second.
a good idea.
So 1, can give it to you
Yep.
on
2,
shore or diagonally.
and by using that helicopter lift, it gets me down to the
So 1, 2. And my third move is I'm going to flip the little thing diagonally.
Because you can do that as the explorer.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Cards!
Bam.
Yeah. And now I
Large
get my
arrow.
treasure cards. And I really like Rosie
All
Perez.
3. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't like Rosie Perez? I know it's not really a movie about survival, but White Man Can't Jump. Oh, I love her in that.
It's a fantastic film. I watched that a
mean-
lot as a child too.
At the same time, though,
Coppergate.
you survive fucking Rosie Perez and her voice.
Oh, I think I could.
Oh, do you know?
Okay.
Ooh, her in the spandex.
Yeah.
It's so
Oh man, that is
stupid.
such a '90s film.
Oh,
Those
it really
clothes are
is.
so markedly '90s, deliciously '90s.
All right, so that's all your stuff, and now it is
Yeah.
my turn.
Yeah.
Right, I flipped those- yeah, I drew 3 cards.
Okay, we flipped that shit.
All right, so I'm going to move my own self. God damn it, I'm too far away now.
Okay. Sorry.
It's all right. I'm going to move me 1, 2. Well, I'm going to move me there, and then Ryan, I am going to move you here.
Why?
Or should I? Well, because he goes next and he can flip stuff. He can do 2 things on his turn. I can move other people.
You can move yourself anywhere, right?
How the hell did
No,
I
I can't
end up
move
at
myself.
the copper gate?
Oh, okay.
I can move another player up to 2 adjacent tiles for 1 action.
Okay.
What?
You were on the copper gate before I flew over to you. You didn't move.
Oh, I flipped the one okay.
Right, you
okay.
flipped that because
Yeah.
it was diagonal.
Gotcha. My bad.
So,
What
would you
is-
like me to move you? Most of the Waters Rise cards have come out. I think these should
What?
both be safe.
I thought you said you were going to move me to here.
Yeah, I'm going to move you to there.
Okay, that's fine.
That's good? Okay. Because it's cooperative, I want to make sure that we're all cooperating, and that way we've got a better shot at survival, I feel. 1.
Okay, so we
2.
were saying what is Edge of Tomorrow?
Edge of Tomorrow is Groundhog's Day with mech suits and time-controlling aliens.
Huh.
It's
Is
ri-
it also with Bill Murray?
No, it's
Oh.
that would have been fucking awesome. No, it's Tom Cruise, but like, I feel like my problem with Tom Cruise was I never thought he was a good actor, but I feel like since he's lost his mind, he's actually become a slightly better actor. I thought his performance was great, and like it's just an all-around fucking fun movie for 2 hours 20 minutes. You're in this fucking dystopian future, like.
A friend of ours and I were actually just talking about this movie because he had just watched it, and I didn't realize it is mostly this giant action sequence. And like, as much as I liked it and as neat as an idea as it is, they do not explain the ending at all. They just sort of, and then question marks. It's over. It's kind of really impressive when you sit back and look at it. That was very fortuitous spacing because now that's all 3 of your things, but strong.
Like bull, son. Strong like bull.
Technically, you have to move up to here.
Oh, yep, sorry.
Yeah, you jumped there.
Yep.
I go where I want. Okay, and that's everything. I'll take my treasure cards and something else off your list.
I also had sort of an action-y movie on my list. Predator. Talk about a story
God,
of
how did I not
survival.
think of that?
Arnold Schwarzenegger covering himself in mud to evade the thermal vision.
Oh yeah,
And
that poor beaver gets it.
Yeah.
It was probably like a nutria, like a large
Yeah.
rat or something, but
But yeah, no. When the topic of survival came up, that was one of the first things to jump into my mind is the scene with him not just surviving the hunting and being hunted. And actually, I'm gonna flip.
Shoot me, come on,
No, I'm gonna
shoot
save
me,
mine.
do it,
Yes, I
come on, do it.
Well, and then surviving the explosion and getting to the choppers. You know.
Get me to the chopper.
you already
And
ran
in
the
this
submersion,
game, we
right?
have to get to the chopper, so
Yeah.
it makes total
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shelly, what you got on that list?
I'm gonna go with another one that like I can watch any day,
Can you
anytime,
ever name what these guys?
and that's Outbreak.
Ooh,
Again,
good choice.
excellent
Oh,
cast.
excellent choice. Yeah.
Cuba Gooding Jr., Dustin Hoffman, little short motherfucker.
Yeah, fantastic cast. Maybe not the best movie, but like
No,
I
it
don't
is-
need
it is
this.
fun.
Just discard this.
5
You
is
have to
your
have
max
5
stand.
max.
Okay.
So you can hang on to all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it is a wonderful movie. Again, if you haven't seen it, I mean, I don't understand why it hasn't won an Academy Award, but
Well, they don't
It's-
get to go back.
I mean, you know, at least an honorary one. But it
All that shit can sink in the ocean.
a whole bunch of shit goes down, and there's an outbreak, and
It's right there. It's right there in the movie.
it becomes
title. Yeah.
airborne though. Like, oh my gosh.
Like a toxic
Spoiler
event?
alert. Yeah, it gets crazy, but it's really great. And I think the other important thing. So not only is this whole town, which could turn into the whole world could be killed by this outbreak of this horrible disease.
Mm-hmm.
It also stars a fucking pretty cute monkey that has some little, he's all like, he's like, hey, I'm a little monkey. And then,
Allegory.
yeah, the cute little baby monkey thing. It's a pretty good.
I like
monkey.
how it's I like how that's your big takeaway though is, and it stars a monkey. That's what I was leading up to. That's
Yeah, my favorite part is the monkey.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed.
It's-
When
like
the monkey gets loose, when the monkey's chilling out, when the monkey gets to recaptured again.
Is it Paul and Storm that have the song "Get to the Fucking Monkey"?
I am not aware.
It's a parodic song about I believe the Peter Jackson King Kong and how they should just get to the fucking monkey already.
I'm down with it.
But I feel like that's also Shelley's takeaway from Outbreak. It's like,
I
that's
know.
Dustin
I
Hoffman.
know I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Because I could give Lee a globe. Do you want a globe? A broken globe?
I don't know if you can give diagonally.
I think it'd be
I
better
can move
if you or wait, can you give it to me?
I mean,
I feel like there's a song in there.
Yeah.
That's why I say I couldn't help myself.
Yeah.
I could hear the fucking beat for that.
I think we should wait until we find out who has the fourth one of those, and then I can message.
Yeah,
to-
well,
he's
yeah.
the messenger. Of the
Yeah.
song, yeah.
That's actually
Yeah.
a great hand for you to be the messenger of, because you can technically message that helicopter lift too.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. All right. Well, I don't.
I mean, on your turn.
I guess maybe move me over to the Coral Palace.
You can do stuff diagonally, right?
Yeah. So you can go 1, 2, 3. Because
If you go here,
1, 2, 3. Because it keeps them in the
that's what I
deck.
was thinking.
All
Yeah.
right, sure, why not? Let's
Yeah,
do that.
keeps them in the
Good
deck.
idea. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is kind of good to have more cards in the deck. So yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Because sometimes you're like, fuck it,
Yeah,
we don't need those things.
We played a game. I think it was the time we started on Elite or whatever. But remember,
I'll
it
take
was
some
like we just
treasure.
kept watching Fool's Landing, flip back in over
Yeah.
and over again. We were like, oh,
I
this is so much work.
Alright,
Breaker's Bridge, or Break Dancer's Bridge, if you will. Combo Breaker's Bridge.
Didn't that one? Oh, okay. Last game in a row.
All along the Watchtower.
Yeah, nice.
And Temple of the Dog of the Moon.
Yeah.
Shirley Temple.
Yeah, I got into that band.
Not a lot of people did.
Eddie Vedder's voice.
Temple
there
of the
was-
Dog wasn't Eddie Vedder.
Temple of the Dog had one song with Eddie Vedder, the
Yeah,
one
it
that
was-
became the radio hit.
it was the
but
guy
it was
from,
Chris Cornell.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, same thing.
Fair. That's
Or same reason, I should say.
my
Like,
turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go 1, 2, 3. Give me the flying monkey or
Cat.
lion.
That's
It's a
Fly
lion.
monkey cat.
That's I got monkey on the
The
brain.
homunculus. I don't know, man. I was reaching.
Yeah,
Just reach
Yeah.
for that shit.
you are a bad person.
Oh well. Lee, give me something off that list.
The Revenant.
Ooh,
It was brutal.
it is to watch.
Visceral. Visceral is the one word that comes to mind watching that film.
It's
It's very visceral.
Which one's the Reverend?
The Revenant.
Yeah, whatever.
A couple-
Leo is left to die in the cold because he gets attacked by a bear, and Tom Hardy's character does not like him very much.
yeah.
Uh,
Huh.
I know a couple online outlets like picked up a headline from like a online outlet and like ran with the same story where it's like Leonardo DiCaprio raped by bear. And I saw that and I was like, well, I gotta know what the fuck's going on. And I was like, oh, he's not actually raped by
Yeah.
a bear. He
Well,
just gets
hold on.
fucked up.
Did you watch it hoping to see
I didn't watch it. No,
bestiality?
I didn't watch it. It was on HBO.
Oh,
but,
you looked
like,
it
I
up to
didn't-
see if it was bestiality.
No, I saw the headline
Right.
probably on
And
Reddit.
you were like, I want to
And
see
I was
Leo
like,
get
and I was
fucked
like,
by
no,
a bear.
that can't fucking be right.
Oh.
No, there's no way.
No way somebody greenlit that.
But I would definitely watch that. Yeah, like,
Oh, you know I would. On one of his yachts.
what did you take away from that movie? Like, how did you feel at the end of The Revenant?
Traumatized.
Oh, so kind of like the Green Room.
Did you feel like a bear raped you?
Yeah.
To some degree.
Yep.
No, there was a nice.
You felt
there was a nice sense of vindication when everything was all said and done.
Oh, that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
started
remember
to, and I
those.
was like, nah, I'm good.
No, it's worth a watch.
I just, it's just,
I also like how the entire film is just shot using natural lighting.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fucking creative choice. I like that. That's really cool.
And they do a
Now
lot
I,
of
now
creative
I need
things
to
with
watch
that.
it.
Yeah,
What?
They do a lot of creative things with that too.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, that's one thing I will say is
You just sold me on that film.
what was the award that it was up for? Was it cinematography or
I wouldn't be
direction? Like it was up for, I think, both at the Golden Globes and the Oscars.
Well,
He finally got his Oscar.
yeah,
Right.
that was the big thing. Like,
I couldn't remember what.
It was like when they gave Scorsese his
His lifetime
Oscar.
achievement.
Well, no, yeah, well, pretty much they gave him the Oscar for Departed, and it was by far not his best film that had been nominated.
The
but,
Departed?
The Departed. Overtime.
Overtime. That's your dick
Dick-
working.
yes.
Overtime.
No, my dick works overtime.
Fuck, that's an excellent movie.
Yeah, I do love that
And
movie.
in
It's
some
a great
ways,
film.
it
A lot
is
of great
a little
performances.
bit about survival too, because it's, you know,
Yeah.
a lot of people do not survive.
Yeah,
that film.
Mark Wahlberg really ties that movie together.
Oh yeah, no, fucking
she-
tons of great performances. Shit, the guy who writes and stars in Blackish. What's his name?
Anthony Anderson.
Anthony Anderson, fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like in that shit.
Shit. Also, at the end of the film, spoiler alert, he's like, "What about the baby?" And she just doesn't answer him.
Yeah.
So does that mean that baby didn't survive? Oh, they got an abortion in Boston! Yeah! Good old abortion.
It's my favorite place to abort a baby.
So if I move
Wait,
here and shore up, can I shore up two at the same time or one individual?
One at a time.
Okay.
He's got the ability to do 2 at a time.
Okay.
That's what makes him special. Yeah, fuck the Watchtower. That's just a Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we
fucking
can let that
propaganda
slop off into
mag.
the ocean forever.
But Shelly has 2 of these.
That's
so I'm
right,
gonna send her
send
one
that.
of those.
Yeah.
And
By the way, what weed are you guys smoking tonight?
We have been enjoying a joint of Girl Scout cookies, which we have not been keeping up
Yeah,
with.
it's been a while
And
since I've like
Darth or Vader OG.
Vader Kush.
Vader Kush
Actually, you know
packed
what?
up, which we have not been.
I-
I'm pretty high. Like,
Yeah, I don't think we need to add
Wait,
any
wait,
more
I'm
to
sorry.
that.
Girl-
I know it's
Wait,
poured
wait.
and baked, but I'm already baked. You know,
Girl
that's actually
Scout
not a bad
cookies.
idea. Cheers. What you
What?
got in there? Oh, yeah, I guess I'll let you fit. That was ridiculous. Cheers.
This is the last of the jet fuel OG.
Okay.
What about you? What do you got in yours? Is that
my
where that
turn's
fruit
done.
punch crack?
Blueberry pomegranate.
Sounds like a juice.
treasure cards.
Cards.
I know you said it now twice, but what was the second one?
Okay.
Oh, mine?
Yeah, the other
that.
weeds.
Yep, because we've already
Girl
got
Scout
this, so they're
cookies
just
and-
trash.
Vader.
Vader
OG.
Kush.
Vader Kush.
Vader Kush, like
Yes.
like James Vader, or like
What?
Darth Vader. Is
How
James
was
Vader a person?
James
James
Spader?
Spader.
Oh, James
Well, there
Vader.
was the Vader from
Big Van Vader.
From is that from wrestling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What time is it? It's Vader time.
Delightful.
Oh yeah, James. No, it is James Spader.
Yeah.
Like Darth Vader then?
James
Yes.
Spader, fucking.
I wonder if he
You
just-
want to talk
yeah,
about
just become
fantastic
Robert
voices?
California.
Yeah.
Just Vader.
What if he was trying out and he meant to do something else like Daring Rick or something, but then he got his girlfriend pregnant, so it was like, well, now I'm a dad, father, Vader.
Fajas.
It's father time.
I always loved that Big Van Vader came out from the backstage area wearing this like weird elephant helmet thing.
Yeah.
Vader Kush?
Yes, Vader.
Vader
Kush.
Kush.
I'm sorry.
You're not even smoking
Yeah,
weed,
you
man.
don't smoke weed.
I don't
Was he
smoke
the
weed.
one with the,
I'm
did he have, like,
not.
the
I just
spike-
So it's your
really tired.
turn.
The spiked shoulder
Tired.
pads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
did.
Was it-
He had a mask. He had
Yeah,
that, like,
it was
like
it was
the
a
straps.
stylized. It was a stylized. Well, he had the like hard plastic. And you people can't see, but I'm
That's okay, no
gesturing
one's
wildly around my head. But yeah, it was like an elephant thing, and then he had the face strap thing,
Yeah.
like a jock strap across his mouth.
And then 2, move over, 2, 3.
That's your turn.
No, you can do
2 and
2
then down
and then
1.
3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Right?
perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay,
Good, thank you. Give me my treasure cards.
you want treasure? Here's
I want my
treasure.
Oh.
take it.
Yeah. Whoa.
Dirty
Whoa.
whore.
Yeah, do you
What?
need to be so aggressive?
Oh man.
I'm gonna just toss out. This
Yeah, we already got it.
Yep.
Here, Gryffindor.
Yeah,
Oh,
fudge it.
thank you.
So I'm gonna shuffle the 2 cards that are here,
Oof.
and then no, but see that's why it's good that you flip the Cave of Embers because
Yeah.
the Cave of Embers and the Observatory both flip.
Observatory.
Yep, because you just saved both of them. So,
It's
and then
3 cards.
third one is the Tidal Palace.
which we could probably lose that and keep Coral Palace.
Yeah, I'm really not pressed about which palace we go to.
I mean, if we can keep it in the deck.
I mean, does this island really need 2 palaces?
No.
That's shooting a little high.
Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. No one even lives here anymore.
My turn.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
I am going to. Would anybody like me to move them? Because I have been working on some new poetry.
Yeah. Let's hear
That
it.
was a
Sam.
lie. It was an absolute lie. I
Get
don't.
the fuck out.
I don't poem.
I hear rhythm is a dancer.
I can move Ryan to here, making the shoring up of 2 things a little bit easier. I can move Shelly over to the observatory again, so she can just keep running back and forth.
No, I have 3 cups.
Yeah,
and
she-
I
Oh,
wanna make
she
okay.
stay
I
over
can
here.
move you 2 here.
I mean, I guess I can also move there.
Yeah, but
With one move.
you would have more actions to use.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, so
Yeah, okay.
as an
yeah,
action
go
for
crazy.
me, I move you there.
Okay, thank you.
And then I am going
To
to.
shore up the Howling Garden.
Yeah. Well, actually,
Or
we
do
don't
you
need
wanna
it. I'm
move
gonna
one and keep
move
the title Palache.
shore up.
Yeah.
Show up.
Show enough.
Sure enough.
And then I get cards.
Sure do. Shorty diddly do.
I'm gonna sandbag the. No.
We only have
Sounds
one.
like a
Yeah,
bad
we're good.
thing.
Let's save it.
Fool's Landing. I'm gonna sandbag Fool's Landing.
I mean, I'm right there. I get two things.
All right, no, that's fair. Yeah, we'll have at least a chance. Crimson Forest.
Because you didn't draw Water's Rise cards. So
Yeah,
you don't have to
exactly.
worry about it going back in.
You are correct. You're thinking of the long game.
I'm trying.
Yeah, correct.
All right.
In the
Right.
high zone.
Yeah, that's nail it.
All right. That means it's my turn as well.
It is your turn as well.
Something off your list.
Something off my list. Okay, when the topic of survival came up, for some reason I also thought of, or we had discussed escape with it, because we are trying to get off of the island. So the Matrix came to mind. The idea of Neo escaping
Oh.
from the construct world.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call that like an escape movie, but I like that you're like thinking outside of the box with it. Like ultimately,
Well, and they're
you
trying
can look
to
at it
break
as the struggle
people
of
free
yeah.
and the people
Yeah.
and the like.
Well, and also it's man versus machine.
Exactly.
You know, like it's
And the machines are in the overlord power position.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, they're literally using people.
Yeah.
Like, and all of humanity is enslaved.
Yeah, exactly. You did your stuff.
I did. Yeah. I need
Cards?
2 cards, please. I didn't want to. Oh yeah, baby.
They just
All
were
right.
trying to give me the.
Well, that's an interesting idea, and I mean, obviously, a classic fucking movie. Who doesn't? You know, who can't sit through a rewatch of The Matrix?
Uh-oh.
What things
ladies
did
and
Ryan do on
germs.
his turn, by the way? Where are you?
He shored up a bunch of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah, I was just
That's
hoping
me. I'm hanging out with the moon.
I was
You
just
know,
hoping
me
you'd
and
give
the
me a
moon.
card, but
So-
Just me next to Sam's bare ass. Me and the moon.
Yeah.
First thing I'll do is
Hey,
short
buddy.
the watchtower since we're gonna need as many unsubmerged.
Well, actually, we have to finish the Water's Rise, so he's got to.
Yeah,
okay,
4 cards
okay.
first.
Yep.
Mine B.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's a good shuffle.
I like that you're excited to go.
So the observatory sinks beneath the waves.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
The Crimson Forest is claimed by
Bloop,
Neptune.
bloop, 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 bloop.
Fool's Landing gets real wet.
Oh shit.
I
shit,
get
shit,
sandbagged
shit, shit, shit.
immediately.
Give me 1 second. The Cave of Embers also gets very moist. And then I sandbag Fool's Landing because it would be a foolish thing not to.
Waka waka.
That was not a joke.
Oh.
I was saying that in earnest.
Oh, well,
Why
fair
the
enough.
rim shot?
I don't know.
I mean,
'Cause I like ya.
I don't believe it. I feel like you're testing.
It was a joke. It was a
Yeah,
big
I
time
was gonna
joke.
say
I'm a
you're
liar.
testing the waters a little bit there, and
Seeing if they rose.
yeah, and I was gonna say another get the fuck out, just like how you lied about your poetry, Sam.
And you also had big cheese happening as you were saying it. That was a dead giveaway.
That's true.
Yeah.
So-
I've got these adorable
But the
little
friendly
dimples
viewer
that give
can't
away
see
my
all that
lies.
cheese. Yeah.
Alrighty.
That wicked cheese. Cheese and sausage.
That is all of the flipping.
That's
yeah.
all-
It's
that's
now
all
the
that
beginning of
Sam
his
is.
turn.
Okay.
Cheese and sausage.
Big
Flip
ol'
watchtower, we're
sausage
gonna need
dick
the
in the
help.
fingers
Okay.
and cheesy cheese.
Or should I flip? No.
So
Well, you can
I
actually.
should
if
probably
you-
flip Cave of Embers, right?
Well, you could do both because you could move down and flip it, and that would be all of your moves. The question is, did you want to give anything to anyone? Okay, well then, yeah, I would say let Watchtower slough off into
What'd
the
you
ocean,
like?
move down here, flip that, and give whoever what.
Yep. Exactly. Give them what? 4?
Four? Why not?
Ooh, I got some things.
It's probably more difficult
Give,
in the future for me to send you one later.
yeah, give
Okay,
that
So I'll
there,
give that to you.
and then I can give Ryan my broken ass globe, even though he didn't.
Where are
give
you
me
Oh, I
that.
didn't see you have a globe. Nice.
Oh, I could give you my fish.
That ends my
Yeah,
You gotta
I
discard
know.
something.
I'm sorry.
Get rid
Yeah.
of the Gryffindor. Yeah, I know. I kept saying, I said, what did Ryan do? Oh, he showed up
Then
with a
it's my
bunch of
turn.
stuff. Well, you could have given me a
Nope.
copy.
This ends your turn.
Well, my moveset.
Jesus, Mr. Helicopters.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ridiculous.
jeez.
Get rid of those 2 lions, I guess.
Somebody's ready for an action movie.
Get to the choppers!
Predator, nice.
Call
Alright.
back.
The Cave of Shadows.
Thank you. I couldn't see it. I was busy waving my hand over it.
Tidal Palace. The Howling Gardens.
Howling Gardens is
Go to meet their fate with Atlantis. And the Whispering Gardens flip over like an egg. That's 4, right?
That's 4.
What if you like
Or a
sunny side
hot
up?
beef patty. Sunny side up. What am I, an animal?
Yeah, it's just
Yes.
It's
disgusting.
just
Yes,
lazy.
you are.
That's all that is. Oh, you can't be bothered to flip it?
It's Shelly's turn.
Yeah.
It is my
Shelly's
turn.
turn.
It is your turn.
Okay.
You're gonna move there?
Where am I?
You are here.
I can move.
We really need to keep the Whispering Garden. No, we don't.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
We
Yeah.
need
No,
to
I
keep-
don't. Yeah.
I would start by shoring up those 2 if it were me, just to keep them in the deck.
Well, okay, so 1, I would like to give you my globe.
Right. What I was gonna suggest is move there, shore up, give that. Like that, those would be the 3 things I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because you have to be on the same tile.
Well, yeah. And then your magic powers and navigators, you can just
I can move people.
randomly.
Yep.
Technically, he also has a broken ass globe, so
I could, well,
yeah. So if I want, I could shore up both Tidal Palace and that 1, 2. And then
and then I can move myself up there and give him my globe.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me do that. Let me just flip those just so that we have more options of what could possibly sink. So 1, 2. And for my 3rd move,
You're really well positioned there.
yeah, I'm just gonna hop up 1, so jump up in the air.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I just stay there. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
All right.
You know what I
Cards?
thank you for? 1 more off your list.
Ooh.
Oh, I fished your wish.
Oh, I like all that.
Shit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
I'm giving
4.
him my rock, so you don't need a rock.
Yeah,
Okay, just
get rid of
fuck
both
these
of
2
them.
then.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought
Yeah.
about giving that to you, but yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
done with this. I
Yes.
love it. I love it.
1 more off my list. I feel like I don't know. For survival, my 3rd I can watch whenever,
3
anytime.
gigs.
Oh, did you rank yours? Because not everyone at the table did. I
Mine
did.
are
No,
mine are unranked.
No,
Yeah.
mine are categories.
All right. Hit me with it.
Okay, so
Quit teasing me and hit me with
well,
it.
no, Deep Blue Sea, Outbreak,
Okay.
and Day After Tomorrow is my 3rd, and my
Oh, I
Oh,
hear
yeah.
that is notoriously terrible.
yes,
Mhm.
exactly. These are movies that are
Isn't
just,
Jake Gyllenhaal being chased by city wolves, like or
yeah,
something?
they're because of the climate change, all this snow shit happened. It's all freezing, and yeah, all of a
I mean,
sudden
1, 2.
he's on like I don't know, like a
Right.
Russian
You
fucking
can get rid of the cog.
boat, like a big old ship in the middle of New York City,
Take a big old
like
ship.
by the library because everything got like
I'm sorry, the
moved.
what?
The library.
You heard of the library.
The library.
You've been in Baltimore too long.
Waters
Library.
rise.
Library. Library. I've always pronounced it as library.
Library.
Yeah.
You said library.
Library.
Baltimoreans
Yeah, it was
pronounce
awesome.
it with 1 R and it's in the wrong spot.
Library.
Yeah.
Library.
Library.
Instead of the library.
Okay. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. No. I guess so. Yeah. I think as a child I learned it as library.
Library.
Library. Library. Fuck you guys. I don't know. Library. I don't know.
Does anybody want to sandbag anything before the waters rise?
Fool's Landing is still good, and we still have Tidal Palace, so I think we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck it.
Cave of Shadows.
Flips.
Fool's Landing.
Oh no.
Flips.
Cave of Embers.
Flips.
Tidal Palace.
Flips. Sweet flips.
Flip, 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 flip.
Flippity floppity. Good. Yeah, no, it's now Sam's turn. Right? To do.
No, that was my turn.
Oh, that was your
Yeah.
turn? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I thought that was still my turn.
And actually, I am still owed one treasure card
So
because
you
I
have to shuffle that.
Yeah.
But
But
you were talking about
Well, yeah, so Dave, after tomorrow, again, another all-star
shipping
cast.
shipping a library.
Yeah, like, you know, at a certain point, like, you know, these waters and it moves, and then now you have, like, all this snow, and then there's, like, I don't know, so he ends up having to go on the ship, and that's when they find out that there's, like, some Arctic-ass wolves. I think they escaped
Has
from
anyone
the
else
zoo.
seen this terrible movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, they escaped from the zoo.
Although I feel like
and then that's
like
what
that
happens.
Day After Tomorrow movie should just be reframed into its own title, Roland Emmerich films. They all follow the same exact format.
Yeah.
From
Again-
Independence Day, Day After Tomorrow, 2012. They all have
Well, I've only seen one of
some
those movies.
apocalyptic thing happening and
Was it 2012, Ryan?
No.
Every 4th
some
of July,
unexpected
you watched
hero saves the
2012.
day.
Yeah, no, but yeah, no, so yeah, that's another one. Dennis Quaid, I believe, is in that film.
Dennis
Oh.
Quaid, yeah.
Dennis Quaid.
Yeah.
one of the Quaids.
Which, you know, if you're a Lindsay Lohan child star fan, one, you're a pedophile, and two, he was in that movie with Lindsay Lohan. So,
He was in
where
Inner
she plays
Space
her own twin.
with Martin Short. Where Martin Short
Your
was.
treasure.
Sorry, all I can think of ever in Martin
Wow,
Short
Inner
is when he
Space.
talks
I haven't
about
thought about that
swimming.
movie in a long time.
Oh.
Martin Short was the host that Dennis Quaid was stuck inside his body.
Yep.
And then they kind of
Like-
revisited
like
that with
South
Osmosis Jones, right? Isn't that Bill Murray?
Well, I don't
or
know that that
Inside
was
His-
a revisiting. I
It's-
think of it
they
as a
kinda
reimagining.
Well, yeah, it's a similar premise, and they have you see the other guy.
Anatomy
Because that's what
Park.
he did to me last time. He's just moved
I
it over.
don't want to be there. I want to
Well,
go south.
Sam also, I think, picked his other. Or
I
did
wanna
you
go
end up ever
south.
moving your guy last time?
No.
All right, well then you're stuck
I just
there.
arbitrarily went right where you put me.
But I thought I don't get to decide where I swim to.
I thought it would be the fairest in the sense of the game that it'd be
you
somewhere
just
slightly
move
more
right.
inconvenient,
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
which is why I moved you there and was like, I prefer you stay.
Well, look, Mr. Helicopters can get anywhere he needs to get.
Okay,
Yeah.
well I don't give a fuck
And I
about
can like
Mr. Lee,
use the
but
whenever.
Can we check
Yeah.
the rule book, Sam?
Move one.
Can we see if we get to
yeah.
choose where we go to,
Sure.
or if it's a direct thing?
Um,
Because if we do get to choose, I don't want to be there. Just putting it out there.
I believe the wording, if I remember correctly, just says an adjacent tile, which is
Yeah.
like why we've had like, I wouldn't say arguments, but multiple discussions about this.
What is the
Pawns on flooded tiles. If a pawn is on a tile that becomes flooded, lift the pawn off the tile, flip it, and then return the pawn to the tile. If a pawn is on a tile that must be removed, it must immediately swim. And yes, there are quotes around swim because they don't expect the pieces to actually swim.
Warning, do not pour water on top of these are cardboard pieces. They will be just do not play this in a bottle of water.
This is a bathtub game.
Yeah, it's totally about this.
To an adjacent tile, up, down, left, or right, that is still part of the island, even flooded, though obviously not removed. If a pawn is on a tile that is removed and cannot move to an adjacent tile, it sinks into the abyss and everyone loses the game. Exceptions with the diver, the explorer may swim diagonally, and the pilot may fly to any tile. So technically it's just any adjacent tile, up, down, left, or right, of your choice.
Oh, of your choice.
Well, it doesn't say of your choice.
I was
But
pretty
since
sure it
it's up,
did.
down, whatever. Okay, so my explorer swam there.
There you go. That's
Thank
what you wanted.
Yeah, that's
It'll
what
make
I
things
wanted.
easier for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
In so many senses.
But now you know what the rules are.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was well worth it.
It says an adjacent tile.
Still 0 people.
Yeah. And
Sorry.
I think we're approaching an hour and a half, which means I feel less bad about running to the bathroom.
Well, actually, I think it's your turn.
No, I just.
Oh, that was your turn. Yeah, that was your
because
turn.
you have the globe.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
now's the perfect time for you to go take.
Bam!
Who should talk about what next?
I was actually going to pick mine, but Shelly just did one. I'm going to say you while he takes
Oh
his turn.
man. Well, I'm gonna talk about not a movie, cause fuck everybody. I brought up before Metallica's One. Before we started recording, because it dawned on me that song really is like, it starts out with the recounting of how he survived being blown up by a landmine. Obviously not anyone in Metallica, because I don't think that they ever did any war.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, but
Huh.
yep,
Okay then.
thought it was about survival.
Well, you know, a lot of older Metallica songs were, a lot of their songs had to do with deaths and various ordeals
Huh.
revolving around death.
See, I wasn't here for that conversation. I just knew that you had a song on your thing.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
So what do you think of One by Metallica? Are you even familiar?
I just assumed you were into Aretha Franklin's "I Will Survive."
That's not Aretha Franklin.
just-
That's oh shit.
Gloria
Gaynor.
something. Yeah,
Gloria Gaynor.
No.
Yeah. Disco Queen. Well, she didn't sing Disco Queen. That was ABBA. But she was
That was
a
Dancing Queen.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck.
Aretha Franklin
Did
never,
not.
Did never?
Well, I
Nope.
don't know. Never. I mean, maybe in the shower. Like, I mean,
That was definitely Gloria Gaynor.
Holy shit.
yeah. Gloria the Fool.
I used to think it was Aretha Franklin as well.
But that's racist.
Yeah.
No! I don't even know who the hell
No,
Gloria
it's not
Gaynor is.
Well, you know the song. So
I know the
like,
song.
Clearly, you know who she. Well, like,
I've no.
you know something about
What
her.
was the song?
I
song.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
At first, I was afraid.
See, I
was
always-
petrified.
Yeah, see, I
Just
always,
mentally
no,
and
like,
physically surviving like
I
a
just-
really harsh breakup.
I just always assumed it was Aretha Franklin because that part where she's like, oh, like just starts moaning in the middle of it. And it's just like, yeah, I figured it was one of her later songs when she just got older and she was like tired.
No, it's fair. Like,
I never,
No,
I don't even know.
her
who-
older song, she was riding on a freeway.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't
hell is
think he's
Gloria
actually
Gaynor?
accusing you of.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
like,
no.
no. I'm being.
Now I
I'm
need to
being
Google
jokey.
who Gloria Gaynor is.
I love that scene in The Replacements where they all sing, like they
Yes.
bond together as a team by like singing "I Will Survive." Like,
Yeah.
very adorable.
Gloria Gaynor.
So
Yeah.
I think
Shout
it's
out
still
to you.
Lee's turn.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta figure
Oh
out what
God,
he's doing
he's
with
so
his life.
cute.
I know.
Oh, how are you so cute, you little shit? Oh, Patrick. I
We
know.
really are in harrowing times. There's a giant cat monster.
I'm a
Can't
cute
take my
little
eyes
shit.
off of
I'm a
you?
cutie patootie.
Yeah. Well, that's a
Super
cover
good,
though.
Jimmy.
Whose
That's
turn?
that she covered.
Did
It's
you
Lee's
finish your
turn.
turn, Lee?
He hasn't started his turn.
Wait, you know what?
Booyah!
You know what? I mean, I know the lyrics to "Can't Take My Eyes Off You," but the only person I can ever think
Frankie Valli.
No, no. The only person I can think of who's ever sang that song is the Joker.
Oh, okay.
Because in that one movie, he sings that song.
Oh.
10 Things I Hate About You. Heath Ledger, that's his name.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like.
I was getting kind of confused.
Yeah.
I was like, I've seen a lot of the animated stuff. There was that terrible musical number they inserted into The Killing Joke.
I'm going to suggest.
Move here and flip
Oh
that.
man.
No,
I
I
remember
mean, well,
that.
I'm going to
Yeah, it
suggest.
was originally more like a poem, and
Oh,
like,
that's submerged. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just
definitely.
so sad because I really
That's
liked
right.
that comic book, and then they turned
treasure.
it into an animated film that they put into theaters, and I was like, this is gonna be awesome.
I was like,
I
there's
just-
not
it's
enough
such a
good
material
comic.
there for.
Yeah, I did the flipping
And
stuff
then-
for him.
And then it just did that thing.
All right.
Okay, so I know 2 Gloria
That's
Gaynor
right.
songs that I
Breaker's
never
Bridge.
knew who the hell she is.
Breaker's Bridge. Okay.
Oh, she also sang "Eye of the Tiger," apparently.
Maybe
I don't know if it's the
covered
Eye
it.
of the Tiger.
That was definitely Survivors.
1986.
Cliffs of Abandon are gone.
Maybe they did.
Well, sometimes the more popular version of the song ends up being a cover, just the way the industry is. They're not ready for it at the time, or
Yeah.
it sounds slightly different. The cover does something a little
Look
different.
at All Along the Watchtower.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Way better version.
Yeah.
I mean, I like me some Bob Dylan, but...
way out of here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yoga.
You just hit the nerve of the problem right
No.
I
there.
don't. That's not a problem. That was a great song.
No, I mean, I'm just, no,
Shove
his
it.
voice.
Yeah, no.
It is your turn.
And I'm going to...
Drink my bourbon, sip my wine.
Come in, dig this herb. I want my fishy cup.
Get your fishy cup.
Give me my fishy cup. 1 and 2.
You just want to flip both of them?
Do I have to?
I mean, keeps them in the deck. We're about to hit, if we hit another Waters Rise, we'll be at 5.
I would actually say, like, move there because you can move she can move diagonally,
Okay.
and then like
We're just hanging out
There,
the
there.
floating.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck it.
Alright, so yeah, I'll move diagonally, and then I'll shore up for my third move. Either or. I can do either or. I
Misty
have the power.
Marsh is more connected.
Misty Marsh. Yeah, that sounds better. No, you made me feel like a natural woman, I believe, is
Shania Twain.
Carole King.
No, that's a damn I feel
But
like
then-
a woman.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I feel
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh yeah, I'm going out tonight.
Temple of the Sun.
Yeah, shit's getting real.
Temple of the Moon. Ah, the temples.
And Temple of the
And now 2 more from the reshuffled deck
You gotta
because
shuffle that shit good.
I'm gonna try to shuffle it well.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on. We still need to get the broken globe, or did we?
No,
get
I got the blurb.
We-
I've got the broken globe.
I think I'm our best chance at getting fire.
I'd like to accept this broken globe. It's for the worst performance in a vodcast.
No, I'm sure.
That's why it's the broken globe, not
Polly
the golden
Shore has
globe.
got to have a podcast by now, right?
Yeah, but is it a
Uh-oh.
podcast?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where do you swim? I swim there.
Yeah.
You swim there?
Yeah.
Splish, splish.
Splishity splash.
That's 4.
That's 4.
Oh
All right.
My turn?
man.
Yes.
Now, did you breaststroke, doggy paddle?
Oh, I always breaststroke.
Okay.
I only breaststroke.
I just imagine you being like, "Hello, lover," and you're just like this with her titties.
Yeah.
And she's like, "So the nipples? No, I just do the breaststroke."
Clearly you know about my technique. Alright, I am going to flip these.
Oh. I was gonna say, do you just want to give me all 3 fires?
Oh, god damn it, that is way smarter. Oh,
Here, you can put these in the deck.
yeah. Can't believe I didn't
Or
see
so,
that.
actually, I get one of those back. It's max 5, so.
Gimme one of
discarding
those.
it before.
Yeah. Alright. Kajoosh.
Ooh, good job, Piggy. Bump
I've got my copters at the ready.
And actually, you know what? You say that, but I'm going to discard this to give it extra stuff to buffer the
I don't think
Waters
you can
Rise.
just.
I think well, you're right. You can't just discard it off your turn. But
Yeah. Well, also for no reason, I believe. Like, I think once it's in your hand, it just waits until you go
I think it's
over.
just a max, but whatever.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you want to read the rule books, just read it silently to yourself.
Temple of the Moon or Temple of the Sun?
Slaw sauce into the ocean. That goes in the other.
Or wait a minute,
I
hold on.
have a sandbag. Do we need this at all?
That was your turn. These are going to you. Yes.
Yeah,
Water's
Waters
Rise.
Rise.
Okay.
That's
Possibly.
well, which is fine because there wasn't actually anything out. But
It
we're gonna
does go up to 5.
yeah.
But all we have left is the fire that's left.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah,
All
I'm gonna
right,
keep
so
my sandbag.
that
since Fox
flips
is-
Temple of the Sun.
Goes into the.
Okay.
Um,
Fool's Landing 2. Cave of Embers 3. Misty Marsh 4. Ah, good call, Misty Marsh. And Temple of the Moon 5.
What
So
other-
where would we swim
what other-
now?
What other movie? Why would you go there?
From
The
here.
other one?
Because that's the only one active, so you can actually claim your thing without.
Flipping it first.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
That
I
doesn't
can,
really
you can
matter,
you can
yeah.
claim it if it's flipped over. I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can still
yeah.
claim it.
Yeah.
Plus, I only use one action to.
True.
So
Yeah.
I can flip both of
And
them.
she can
And she
move
can swing
diagonally.
diagonally, yeah.
We cannot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Temple of the Moon goes away.
What's
right?
another one of your movies? Nathaniel
Actually,
Oh.
Davis Jr.
Is it Ryan's
actually,
turn?
I
Yes,
don't
it's
think.
Ryan.
Oh yeah,
technically-
Ryan never talked because he went to use.
I've been.
He
picking
went to
everyone
touch
else.
himself. in the
I don't-
bathroom.
I know we're getting close to the end, so like I'm not sure which one I want to pick,
That's what she said.
but I think I'm gonna go
All right,
with.
Hugh Hefner, you gross perv.
I'm gonna go with Jurassic Park.
Oh, now that's a story. Like that is survival all throughout. It's just
Yeah.
them running away.
Well, everyone's surviving, Sam. The dinosaurs, the fucking
That's true.
people, like everyone's just trying to survive,
If,
baby.
if there's one thing that we learned from that movie, it's that life
The
does find a way.
The goat
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
survive.
and a movie of fucking great performances, so well cast, like Sam Neill,
Oh, yeah.
fucking Jeff Goldblum. It is my turn.
Yup.
All right,
Run.
run! Oh, I fucking love that. Yeah. Oh, Ellen Dern,
Laura Dern.
Laura Dern. Yeah, Ellie Sattler.
Yeah.
Dern.
Okay.
And for your third move, are
No,
you-
that's just one for him. Because he's an engineer. He's good
One,
at shoring
two.
up.
he's allowed to shore up
Two in a turn.
time. Wow.
Get that fire.
Pretty baller, right?
Get the fire, boy.
Yeah, get the fire. You
Get
have
the
to
fire,
take
boy.
it.
Fire boy.
All right, now you've got one more.
All right.
You should move to Fool's Landing.
That's what I was thinking,
Yeah, just move it.
and then you guys are just gonna helicopter over on Lee's turn, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's got the helicopters.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It actually, yeah.
He can.
We've got all
Wait,
the things,
time out. Do we
right?
have a
Yeah.
pilot?
No, we don't need.
Actually, we found out that rule was made up by us.
Yeah. The pilot doesn't
Fool's
help.
Landing just has a helicopter.
You just
Yeah,
need to have
you
a
have to have a
helicopter.
helicopter
You have to have
card.
one of these
Yeah, you
cards.
have to.
Yeah,
Have,
that's
you,
what I-
you have to
Yeah.
have a helicopter card to win, but
Yeah.
like.
So now we've got all three of the, or all four of the things, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
That was the end of your turn.
He moves.
Yes.
himself.
I get my 2 treasure cards.
Right.
Water's Rise.
That's
Okay.
okay. All right. Whew. So we are gonna be fine, kids. We are gonna be just fine. So these all flip back over. Misty Marsh sinks into the
Abyss.
briny blue.
Bloop, bloop.
The Bronze Gate again into the waters, and the Cave of Shadows starts getting moist.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Yeah,
To
wet.
anyone who's probably played this game online, like also has some video about, they're probably like watching this like, oh my god, they are so terrible at this game. Like
Yup,
Well-
real bad.
half the table got really high right before
but-
they did.
Is Fool's Landing isn't sunken right
It's
now?
No.
not sunken, it's just flipped.
So,
It's flipped.
It's flipped.
yep. But now it is Lee's turn.
And I'm
We
going
also
to
have to draw
unflip
5
Sunbeam.
cards.
So
No, I just
Wait, wait.
That was
just did.
5?
Yeah,
Okay.
I forgot to rise that. But
Yeah.
all right, no.
Hmm?
That is not your move.
That's not my move?
Well, I
No,
think
no,
me
no,
and
no.
Sam both had a similar idea. You're not even going to start. You're not even going to use.
You're already a no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Helicopter over to here. Use one card.
Okay.
Because you can take as many passengers as are on the
Yeah.
thing with you.
Okay.
All right, so
Helicopter.
burns one card.
One,
Helicopter over to here. Burn another card.
2.
Helicopter all of us off of this godforsaken island.
Bam.
Bam.
And
Yeah,
we
but-
survive.
Flip Fool's Landing.
Yeah, that's
'cause
true.
That's technically-
Yeah, that,
Oh, and as we leave, I sandbag.
you sandbagging.
No, don't sandbag that.
Oh.
I sandbag Tidal Palace.
Because it meant so much to you over the journey. You want to leave a testament.
Yeah,
to
well,
your...
no one can now get to it.
I like that move.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Dope.
Yeah, and this is us going off into the sunset like in Jurassic Park, as
Yeah.
Lee was. If you're just doing the mouth sounds, that's not a copyright infringement,
No,
right?
not at all.
No, I
No.
was gonna. I like to make it extra
like the YouTube video.
Like where they play
where
the
it's like,
kazoo.
yeah.
They do
yeah.
travel in herds.
Yeah. Can I say my honorable mentions?
Oh yeah, let's hit the honorable. I think did everybody have an honorable mention? We can just mention them.
Yeah.
That's honorable.
Yeah.
Honorable. My honorable mentions
And I have,
are
Pac-Man stuff.
for terrible, but technically there's is a hint of survival is skyscraper or
I
skyscraper.
haven't watched that yet.
No,
Did you watch it?
No,
Oh,
no. The original.
Oh.
Pamela Anderson?
No. The one that's
You made a
wait,
giant breast
Yes.
motion. What am I supposed to infer from that?
Not Pamela Anderson.
Sally
The-
Parton?
No. The even better actress, Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh.
That's
I
skyscraper.
don't think that. Okay, well, they might
Okay,
share the same
that is-
name, but I
Yeah.
don't think this is like an
It's
unofficial
I don't
sequel.
think they're based on
No,
each
no,
other.
no. This was the original, and now for some reason, I don't know. Dwayne the Rock Johnson thought he'd do a better job. I don't know.
Then Anna Nicole Smith?
Yeah,
Never.
he's a dumbass. Yeah, but anyways, so honorable mention is that, and maybe Home Alone. Is that kid? That kid.
Surviving.
No, because Marvin.
Those two,
they survived
they
that little
survived that. Yeah.
Kevin McAllister sociopath.
All right.
But I'm sorry. I'm just saying because all mine were terrible movies. I think like actually Get Out was a really good survival
Yeah.
film. So that's like my serious answer.
Yeah.
But I think the actual #1 survival movie of all time anywhere is Homeward Bound.
Oh, yeah.
So
Good
if
one.
you disagree with me, you are fucking monsters.
You're fucking wrong. I have a lot to say about Homeward Bound, but I'll have to save it
all
for
three,
another
all
one.
three of those
Lee,
animals.
did you have
lived,
honorable mentions?
So,
Oh, Stephen King's The Mist.
Huh. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
psychological thriller
Oh.
thing with a survival
That
element. I
movie
like
is
it.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah, especially near the end.
Uh,
I just realized,
yeah.
oh shit, it just killed all my...
Let's not spoil the
give it
end. It's
away.
only like 15 years old.
it killed all my pinky toes.
Look, I'm pretty sure that everybody that's going to see it has seen it.
Yeah, well, I mean, let's hope so. It's on Netflix. People might see it.
That's true.
oh, I thought that was a series, like
Oh.
a new series.
No, that's Under the Dome.
No.
Was that your only
there's something
honorable
else.
mention?
Well, I did the Infinity War, you know, to bring it back to modern
Oh,
times.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on the list. I have
Hey, look.
tons of things I could say about Infinity War. as
Half
well,
the
but I'll have
universe
to wait.
survived.
Honorable mentions.
I only had one honorable mention, and that is the movie Alive.
Alive.
About the soccer team that went down in the Andes
Oh,
and
shit.
ate each other. That's fucking survival, buddy.
That is fucking survival. Fair enough. All right. I have 2 honorable mentions. I had Hateful Eight.
Okay.
Not a lot to say about that. It was just like I liked it. I had things I could say about it. But Abducted in Plain Sight, the documentary on Netflix.
Oh, you were telling me about that.
God.
It's kind of a survival movie. It's I guess surviving
Do you
that
consider yourself
being
survived?
like swindled and conned by the most insane pedophilic con man in the world. These fucking people.
Well, how do you know he's the most insane?
Well, okay, I don't, but he's definitely out there. Thank you. And yeah, I have tons of things I'd love to say about those fucking people in this documentary, including why the fuck was it made, but kind of thank you it was. It was definitely a lot easier to sit through. I mean, not much, but a lot easier to sit through than Leaving Neverland, which you will want to gouge your fucking ears out with like.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm fine with having not seen that. I haven't seen Blackfish either. I get the gist of it.
yeah. I haven't watched it. 'Cause I know it all upset me.
Oh, Blackfish! I love
Yeah.
that. I'm actually really upset with OSHA because you know what? Like, I mean, I don't think that orcas should be in captivity, but fuck you for not letting people willingly, almost get eaten and killed by killer whales in captivity. Fuck it. They get to work at SeaWorld and touch them things. So, you know
Well,
what?
does
You know
does
what?
anyone have
I
any
would die
other
happy.
yeah, any
an orca
other
bit my
major
arm
ending
off.
notes that they want to get out before we go? Anything to plug?
Well, I
Does
mostly-
anyone have anything to plug?
I mostly wanted to just remind people to like and subscribe.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, plug
that's-
ourselves.
Yeah,
That's not an idea.
I'm going to go for the old self plug, which is that Board and Baked,
Thumb on your butt.
where
I assumed he was talking about his butt plug.
Oh, well, that too.
I
Self plug.
I do not
My
talk
butt.
about my butt plug.
My butt plug talks about.
Just
Hi, Patty.
just one would fall out. But no, we technically are on Twitter and other social media.
Yeah,
but
we've
Insta-
tweeted.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on
Instagrams.
Twitter. We're on Instagram. We
all
are
at Board and Baked.
Yeah, we're probably coming to Twitch whenever we get off our asses.
Sooner or
Yeah,
later.
we'll just keep talking about it. It might happen. Fuck it. Why not?
Might
I hear
just
they
keep-
have a very strict drug policy. I haven't read any of the rules. We have a Twitch account, but
Well,
Do you think they'll drug test us?
drug or
well, no, use
Should
on
we just-
screen. Like,
Should we just mail our pee in?
yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be.
I got 3
fake
cups
news.
of pee in the mail. What the fuck? Dear Sir Twitch.
No.
Sir
I
or
just-
Madam Twitch.
I,
Let's be fair.
I put the pee in.
The pee. Oh, well, yeah, because you're the clean pee.
Yeah, I'm the clean.
Mrs. Clean
Yeah.
Pee, you're the one. Mrs. Clean
We
Pee.
get a letter back
I
from
did-
Twitch
Oh, so
that
funny.
says, "You're pregnant."
No, letter back from Twitch. This was delicious. Thank you. And then it's a meme of fucking Lex Luthor from BVS staring at the cup of pee in front of the senator. Yeah.
I had a coworker who
It really
asked
bothered me.
if I could give her clean pee, and I was like, yeah, sure. And then she handed me this dirty ass fucking like Powerade bottle, and I was like, no, I can't. Your bathroom's disgusting. I don't trust my aim, and I am not putting that close to my pussy. I was like,
Just-
nope. I was like, sorry.
Just put some soap in your pee. And with that,
Yeah, no, thank you for watching. I know I'm bored and baked, so,
just put some soap in your pee.
yeah, put some soap in your pee. No, thank you so much. If you have anything to say, please comment. Tell us how much we suck or how much you enjoyed it. Whatever.
Bye.
We're cool with
See
it.
you next time. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, bye.
Okay.